ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ súnmọ́ bí o, ẹ súnmọ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bá bòmí jáde lónìí o lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ìyá Mohbad ṣe bẹbẹ lónìí nígbà tí alàgbà Yomi Fabiyi tó pe conference, ìyẹn press conference. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ pọ̀ ń bẹ̀, oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n wá. Àdúrà ń bẹ ń bẹ̀, ìyá Mohbad ń bẹ ń bẹ̀, King White ń bẹ ń bẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ drama ńlá ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí. Bí ìgbà tí Mohbad ò sùn torí àwọn nǹkan kan àṣírí kan ó tún bẹ̀ yẹn lónìí. Ẹ bá gbàgbé bí ọjọ́ bíi mélòó kan, ó ti tó bí oṣù bíi mélòó kan sẹ́yìn tí wọ́n ní fídíò kan jáde. Yomi Fabiyi ló sọ pé fídíò yẹn bíi 2-3 seconds ní fídíò yẹn, níbi tí wọ́n ti ní Àdúrà ń béèrè fowó. Wọ́n ti take ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ti take ẹ̀ up. Ọ̀rọ̀ ti dọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Àdúrà gangan wá ń fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ lónìí wípé òun mọ̀ ń pa fídíò yẹn. Ẹ get pé fóònù tí wọ́n fi sẹ́ndì fídíò yẹn sí Yomi Fabiyi pé òun ló ń ta fẹ́yàn kan, òun dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé fídíò yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad kì í ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n lè fọwọ́ bò. Àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ àṣírí ló wá tú lónìí. Ẹ wá wòye Mohbad bí ṣe ń ṣe bí ìjáwé jura. Ṣé rí gbogbo nǹkan tí mi discover lórí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí ni wípé wọ́n ń protect Àdúrà. Àṣírí ti ń tú fáyé. Wọ́n ń protect Àdúrà ni wọ́n ń protect. Torí ariwo tí ìyá Mohbad mú bọ́nà ni wípé wọ́n tó fẹ́ pa lọ́mọ mi, wọ́n fẹ́ pa kejì ọmọ. Ṣé rí fídíò ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ farabalẹ̀ wò, ìdájọ́ ti dé. Kódà ìròyìn kan tún jáde ní tí mò ń gbọ́ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n ti lọ gbé Wùmí o, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti lọ arrest Wùmí. Ó ti dé. Ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé ìròyìn ti jáde náà pé autopsy tí wọ́n lọ ṣe private one ó ti jáde. Wọ́n pàṣẹ níta àmọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ń sìn ó ti tú. Àdúrà ti agree tó tọ́ wípé fídíò kan ń bẹ. Even tẹ́ bá wo bí Àdúrà ṣe ń ṣe ní ìníròjọ́ púpọ̀ nù kínní, ẹ máa mọ̀ wípé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ń fi guilty. Ó wà reluctant láti máa sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan. Tẹ́ bá ti rí the face ẹ̀, countenance ẹ̀, ẹ ti mọ̀ wípé Àdúrà mọ̀ ń tó pọ̀, ìyá Mohbad gan mọ̀ ń tó pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣàfihàn gbogbo ọ̀nà k'Àdúrà má bàa go down lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ wá wo oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ó lágbára lónìí ó lélẹ̀.
You have to respect his right. He needs to express himself. I don't want barbarians. This is a human rights organization. What's he saying? Everybody must have their say, so we've allowed them. Oh yeah, Adura.
Firstly, I don't have much to say. So, for this team, is in court for everything. So, we know that is so much. So, we want to talk about going to pick up quiet like a journal. So, it's one has surprised me. So, Nipa video like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, could I share my video? More Friday, share video, so fun to my platform down. So, video and while you're fun. So, when she me chat, Mr. Yomi, they just come on invite someone else because what he invite me, what they can and don't chat for the Western State. Lórí TikTok live, mentioning Adura. Yes, everything on TikTok.
Okay. Do you want me to respond to that?
Yeah, you can respond if you want to respond.
Because, okay, go on. Go on.
So, about the video, that's how it happened. I was not the one that did the video, so Mohbad himself. So, Mohbad shared video ended to very funny for like more than 3 years ago. I told her, see, what you do from Asapa. So, video ended to over. So, but see, no tap from Damola, the European, we got a job on phone. Like a week after, so we can progress and message and started don't try on chats. So more surprised me, more chat bro chatting. So everything she share in here, but Mr. Yomi other to confirm don't know all about it. Everything she love, but she insists, so she chat bro from John and he was said she. So very difficult to share any emoji. My photo back on my kinja so we know what I share my mouth. So very thing to share any emoji because of this. So we can let someone post. If you please take it.
Okay. Shall I start? Oh yeah.
Gbàdúrà ní Ọlọ́run ẹ̀rọ ìfìwé ìgbà ikú ọmọ ni kò ṣe kú ọkọ ló ṣe kú àná ọmọ tí mo fi ara mi bí mi tí ẹ bá gbọ́ tó bá sọ pé 10 years àná sí mo ní òótọ́ ìpè tó máa fi 10 years ní ẹ máa fi bá mi jà wọ́n á mú ọ̀rọ̀ kúrò lórí fún promise bí mo ṣe ṣe fún promise nílé nígbà yẹn tí a ọ̀rẹ́ ní kankan tó fẹ́ support ọmọ yẹn mi ò rí kankan tó fẹ́ gbèjà ọmọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ní tí mo dúró láti gbèjà ọmọ mi máa sọ pé kí n má dà sí i pé ṣé mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mí àbí kọ́ pa òun tó bá ti wá pa ẹ̀mí gan kò bá bẹ́ẹ̀ sá ju òun tó gbà tó ń bá lọ torí mo dàgbà jù lọ kò jẹ́ kí ọmọ kú mọ́ mi lójú gbogbo ìyá ti fa lọ yẹn ti wà ń court ó ti wà ní police station everything tọrọ promise bó ṣe kú bó ṣe treat ọmọ mi èyí ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ rí ẹ wọ́n bá àwọn family mi jà ẹ bá yìí jà ẹ bá àbúrò jà ẹ rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ọmọ yìí ti sọ sílẹ̀ tó lọ sí police station tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lọ report gbogbo ewu à ń ta gbogbo bó ṣe nu mọ́ mi bó ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ tó ṣe iṣẹ́ oríṣiríṣi fún ó wà ń ta ẹ ò gbèjà mi ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ náà gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe náà ẹ ṣàfẹ́ rí jọ́sí ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ rí lágbára ẹni tó pa ọmọ mi ẹni tó pa á àtàwọn tó kulẹ̀ àtàwọn tó lù pa gbogbo wọn pátápátá ní agbára ọlọ́run ajá kárí wàhálà yìí kò ní já sásán wàhálà ti tèmi náà kò ní já sásán agbára ọlọ́run òun náà kò ní sùn kò ní sí ibi kíbi tí promise wà lẹ́yìn promise ò ní sùn kò ní sí àfi tó bá rí justice lágbára ọlọ́run ìyẹn ló bá yẹ.
ẹ bá a fa ẹni tó láàrin rí justice lọ́lọ́run lọ́wọ́ màmá ẹni tó láàrin rí justice bọ́.
ẹni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí kò bá ṣe bàbá ni kò bá ṣe ìyá ni kò bá ṣe àbúrò ni àdúrà ni kò bá ṣe máwù mi ni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí nínú ẹbí ọlọ́pàá ní orúkọ ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́pàá gbógun sí i. ẹni tó tó bá sáré bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ní justice ó máa fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sí i. ẹ wá lọ ṣé wọ́n bá tí wọ́n ṣe fún promise ẹ̀ bá lè rí àdúrà wa ta fún ọ tó bá lówó náà kò ní ta fún ọ tí wọ́n fún torí nìkan ló fura fún ọ fún wọn fi wọ́n bá àwọn ṣé kó fẹ́ ta fóònù náà gàmọ́ ńlá ló wọ́n bá bó fẹ́ ra fóònù ṣùgbọ́n torí gbọ́dọ̀ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ pé kàdúrà kúrò níbi tí wọ́n wà ní ìfẹ́ ní pọ́ọ̀tì torí kó ọmọ mi wà surprise fún mi ó jọ mí lójú gan mi ìrírú ẹ̀rí àfìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi wọ́n ta fóònù fún ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ra fóònù wọ́n á gbọ́ná pé mi kò wá ní kò pè mí pé ṣé mi mọ ọkọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní TikTok torí bí kí wọ́n TikTok mọ́ torí àwọn èpè tí kò kì í ṣe tèmi tó máa ń ṣẹ́yìn kò ń ṣe ti tèmi ṣé máa mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ mi ìmọ̀ àwọn dúró báyìí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ mi yẹn ló yẹ kó ti mú mi lọ sí máa mọ ikú tó pa tí mi ò sọ ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹkọ ti mú mi lọ ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyàjọ ọmọ yẹn ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn ò ní ìsinmi ni ìmọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn tí mo bí fara mi ìmọ̀ wá dúró ayé kó lóye tí mo mi lọ sí báyìí mo kú tó pa tí mi ò sọ síta mi ò lè mú kú tó pọ̀ mọ́ mi kí n máa sọ síta bí mo lè ṣe wáyé ní ìdè ló parọ́ torí gbogbo nǹkan tí mo bá ṣe àwọn ọmọ tí mo bá bí wọn máa jẹ lọ pọ́lísì mi kọ́kọ́ ní mo bí ṣe mo bí ìjọ àwọn àgbẹ̀ èyí wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ náà mi ò lè parọ́ nítorí pé pọ́lísì wa kú kí wọ́n máa parọ́ nǹkan tí mo kí ibi tí mo ti ṣe gbogbo yìí torí pé mi fẹ́ pa mo ra jù lọ mo lè ti gbà ó lè kọ́ mi náà ká má parọ́ kò kí n parọ́ kò lè ń jà kò lè ń jà kò lè kí n pè kò lè sẹ́ni tó ṣe ó máa ń dárí jì ó máa fi sí nǹkan tí ìwà ṣe pọ̀ mi mo wọ ra gbọ́ nígbà torí pé mo gbà náà gbọ́ tí mi ò fẹ́ ṣe kàn ó mi fi parọ́ bí ìwọ ní tún fi dájì. Mo wá ta fún àwọn wá ń lo fóònù ẹ̀ láti bá wọn sùn kò ń ṣe.
tẹ́ ẹ bá lè rí àmì ṣe gbogbo ogun tó lóhùn ní gbọ́ tó lóhùn ní gbà lórí ayé yín iná agbára ọlọ́run máa jó dànù. kí lè nǹkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé ẹ ti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ ti pàdé wòlíì yín ló fà ṣùgbọ́n arán mi sí ọ lónìí dádì arán mi sí ọ lónìí mọ́mì olúwa lòun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ńlá nínú ayé yín olúwa sọ wípé gbogbo tẹ̀ ń là kọjá yẹn òun fẹ́ fi òpin sí kí nìkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá lórí ìgbéyàwó ni lórí ọmọ ni lórí iṣẹ́ ni níbi gbogbo ni bóyá ogun kan ló dàbí pé ogun yẹn le ẹ ti gbìyànjú kò tí ì sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wọ ojú olúwa kí làṣírí ogun yẹn gangan ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wádìí lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ká dẹ̀ mọ ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí fún àdúrà àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ òun náà ni +234 70 25 47 5427 +234 70 25 47 5427 bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù ẹ máa rí ìyanu.
gbogbo wa máa wọ fún wọn lọ sí police station wọn bá dámọ̀lá kí ló mú mi ṣe fún wọn dọ̀bà ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo náà wọn pé bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn ìgbé kí ó jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo everything ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àdúrà tó fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ ipò fẹ́ gbé lọ sí kóòtù torí àdúrà kì í sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó mú tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ lásìkò àtẹ̀gùn ẹ̀sìn kò kì í bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ni mo máa bí léèrè pé kí ló fẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó kàn máa wò mí mo máa jáwọ́ lójú ẹ̀ oníṣègùn ṣe bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òṣèkú yẹn ṣó dáa ṣé mo mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti jẹ́ láyé ṣé mo mọ bí tó yẹ káwọn kan ti wà mo dẹ̀ ti gbogbo yóò dẹ̀ fi jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ ẹ́ pé àdúrà kọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ mo kọ́kọ́ wò yìí nígbà tí ẹ jáde mo wò ẹ́ pé àṣírí ẹni tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ fún justice tó fún mi ṣùgbọ́n lè tàwọn orí bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí náà ẹ fi pa ọmọ mi ní lójú mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ fẹ́ pa ni nígbà tí èso yìí pé òun ló bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn dé mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe òun ìwà pé confess ní ọmọ mi lórí ṣe lè bá image ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe lè bá image ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní ẹgbà mí náà ọmọ yìí sọ pé nǹkan lòun sọ gbogbo aláwọ̀ tó bá mọ̀ pé òun mọ̀ nǹkan tó gba ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ò sọ ìwọ náà má tẹ̀lé tó bá mọ̀ tí kò sọ tí mo bá mọ ọkọ tó pa ọmọ mi practice tí mo fi ọjọ́ mi bí tí mi sọ máa tẹ̀lé ṣùgbọ́n tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ tó bá kú máa jèrè wọn àjẹmọ́ ni mo máa jẹ́ fún mi ò ní bọ́ àjọ. ẹnikẹ́ni tó dẹ̀ gba ọmọ mi tó wá fìyà jẹ mí ṣé wọn mọ̀ bọ́ fìyà jẹ mí ni wọ́n fìyà jẹ mí ni àwọn kálukú ló bí ọmọ sí tiẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ báwọn tó fọmọ mi gba owó kiri tó bá ti fi gbowó tẹ wá justice mọ́ mi ní ẹ̀yìn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀rọ àkọ́kọ́ mo ti wọ opportunity rẹ ní àtijọ́jọ́ mi ò wọ opportunity mo ti wọ opportunity mi ò rí bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe fún promise tó fi kú lélẹ̀ ọlọ́run fẹ́ gbé lórí àgbà mi ìdẹ́lẹ̀ gbà 10 years àná sí mo mi ṣe òbí ọkọ̀ fi mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi rówó inú mi dẹ́ jù sí bó ṣe sọ torí tí o bá fi mi kọrin náà ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí yes tí o bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí mi ò ní pásítà o ibi tí mo bá wà nínú àwọn ṣùgbọ́n torí pé o fi mi kọrin yẹn mo tún pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run o lè ṣe mí ni tí o bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ mọ̀ kan tí mo náà pass through ẹ̀ mọ̀ kan tí mo náà face ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí ṣùgbọ́n mo tún pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run kọ́ mọ̀ mi fi mi kọrin mo jẹ́ mo pẹ́ torí pé o fi mi kọrin fún 10 years ní agbára ọlọ́run gbogbo ikú tó pa ọmọ mi tó ṣòkòkò fún wa a máa rí kedere yìí náà sí ẹnikẹ́ni tó pa gbogbo abiyamọ tó dúró ní òtítọ́ àti òdodo aṣọ ayé àti ayé ìlérí ayé babaláwo ayé máa gbèjà pọ́lísì jà wọn tó ṣẹ̀dá ọmọ yẹn torí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àti gbangba ni ó máa gbèjà ẹja o ṣùgbọ́n wọn ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá Yomi Fábíyì yẹn jọ́ torí ọlọ́run àdúrà ọmọ ẹbí tí o kó má jẹ́ pé kí n máa wò wọ́n gbé àwọn ló fẹ́ bá mi pa àdúrà wọ́n ṣe pa promise ẹ sọ pé family wa ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀yin ìtẹ́jókòó ẹ̀yin alábàáríkà ènìyàn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ìrírí bí ọmọ tẹ́ ìrírí fojú sunkún ọmọ wọ́n sọ pé ìyá bàbá àwọn tó yí tí wọ́n wà ní ọkọ̀ kọ́ ní wà justice fún kálukú wá skata wọ́n wá fi opportunity pé kálukú skata yìí wọ́n wá fi hẹ́ẹ̀kà gbogbo wa kò sí nǹkan tó ń lọ tí àwọn àmì ìmọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìgbàjọ́ náà ó tún sí gbogbo ènìyàn ìgbàjọ́ náà ẹni pé ìyá ṣe mistake ẹ ti rí bó ṣe mistake kí ló ń fẹ́ pè ya ẹ ti rí pé bàbá ṣe mistake pé wọ́n scatter fún wọ́n scatter gbogbo ẹbí mi nítorí gbogbo yẹn kú ṣé wọ́n tún wọ́n mú ilé ṣe kú ṣé àdúrà lè ti promise fún mi àmì tí ìyá mo lè ti promise fún mi kò sẹ́ni tó lè ti fún mi tó bá ṣe pé ọmọ mi wà láyé máa wà má bí tí mo ti máa ibi bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni máa wà kí ẹ gbàgbé ibi sádúrà ikọ́ tó lè ṣe nǹkan kan ní ọba kárí ọmọ ìjẹ ẹ ṣàánú mi ó fi bá kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà tó sọ pé ọmọ nǹkan tó ṣé ó máa mọ nǹkan tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kò ní sọ. Please ọmọ interpreted fún yín gbogbo ẹni tí mo bá sọ ẹ jọ sá ẹ má bínú bàbá scatter wọ́n tọ́ bàbá jẹ́ wọ́n bá bàbá jẹ́.
mọ́mí rẹ̀ ni bàbá yìí.
ìtúpọ̀ ṣé ọlọ́run wo gbogbo wa gbogbo wa la bí mọ́ lọ́dún fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ń sọnù lọ́dún fẹ́ tani ò fẹ́ rí ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ kò dá bí wọ́n tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ gan abájọ wà lálàáfíà. ṣọ́kùn tí wọ́n fẹ́ béèrè bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àtúrò ọmọ ẹni tí o gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti wà ní police station à ń lọ sí kóòtù gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. ọmọ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ó ti jẹ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò lè máa pùṣẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń lọ sí yìí èmi ò ní parọ́ máa lọ pé tíyẹ̀ ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè tíyẹ̀ ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè torí ẹ̀jùbọ̀ tó bá kú sí ó kú ni ìgbà tí promise ti kú ẹ̀jùbọ̀ ló lè kú tíyẹ̀ tẹ̀ ló bá fẹ́ gbèsè tó bọ́ síta bó ṣe jẹ́ kó sọ fún gbogbo rẹ̀.
Now they are talking, man. Please. There is no way I will wish Adura bad. Never. Seriously, they have rights to life. They have rights to life. Adura, can I ask you a question? Mommy Adura, I'm very good. Tó bá jẹ́ kókò kì í ṣe àdúrà ló send the message yìí tó ṣàlàyé ló kú tó pa Mohbad fún mi tó bá jẹ́ ṣubúdì Dàmọ́lá abẹ́níwọ̀dì kí lẹ fẹ́ kí lẹ rò kí n ṣe sí ṣé kí n dá ọ̀bọ̀ ni àbí kí n sọ síta.
lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lè dá ọ̀bọ̀ ẹni sí.
ok now
ẹ tó bá ṣàmọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni.
ok so tó bá yẹ kó wọ́n ṣàkóso message yẹn ṣe wáyé ṣe mọ̀ pé andrew àdúrà ní ṣẹ́gbà.
gbogbo.
now so ẹ ká máa lọ ṣe ṣe andrew àdúrà. máa ṣàlàyé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó ń bá ọmọ yẹn fún ọba dẹ̀ èyí ò síbẹ̀ bá tó bá dẹ̀ kò síbẹ̀ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ rújọ́ yẹn síbẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi gbogbo ẹ̀ náà see nothing will happen to your son I understand your angle as a parent bí ẹni tó yìí gbogbo yàgò gbogbo lójú yìí o when a mother needs to be stand by will stand by you when your son needs protection. ká wò pé ok mo ṣe àdúrà andrew àdúrà ẹ jẹ́ ká wò pé andrew barrister Adékúnlé ni wọ́n wá ṣàlàyé pé àwọn wà nílé yẹn o báyìí ló bá ṣe kú ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yìí náà ni mo máa gbé ẹ̀ lè gbé mi tí bá lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dájúdájú tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ inú ilé fi ń ṣe àdúrà tẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo àdúrà gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yẹn I have done the right thing.
mo ti sọ pé ìgbésẹ̀ ìmọ̀ tẹ̀ ṣe
ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi
wọ́n ti ba orúkọ àdúrà jẹ́ àṣẹ
ẹni tí ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi
ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ti
ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi
ẹni mélòó ló máa bí
àwọn mi ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi ẹ ó nà nígbà tí mo wá sí command were you there so àlàyé tó ṣe é sì ṣe fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fún mi please ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní command ìgbà tó kọ́ mi lọ sí command were you there ṣé àjọ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ good now number one so kẹ́lẹ́ wọ́n gbẹ́gbẹ́ ìwé àmọ́ ti ẹni tìrì gẹ́sẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bẹ́ẹ̀ ma ṣé ìgbọ́dọ̀ mi yeah you know they have to understand me and the most important thing is that when I saw the message do you understand what I'm trying to say I have no animosity against you and I will never plan any way against you I would think probably you want to help your brother I am the victim here I can say so I get pé èèyàn lo handle there if you made a mistake and they use it to hurt me come back 3 million allow me which one is concerned I'm going to be coming for you however n tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ gbàgbà dé police command police will investigate for me ìdí tí mo ṣe sọ pé mi ò gbàgbọ́ ni pé from the old explanation please the old explanation from the police I respect the police alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà mọ́mí ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ó yẹ kó káràmásìkì anything tó bá rí tó bá jọ mọ́ pé ṣọ́gbẹ̀mí Mohbad ni ṣé òótọ́ kan jáde nìkan ni nígbà tí ọlọ́pàá wá sọ fún mi pé ohun tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn yẹn o mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó sọ pé Mohbad ṣe kú àti fídíò yẹn kò kọ́ àwọn ọlọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ lọ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n òdẹ̀fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ mo wá wọ́n báyìí pé ok èmi ò lè pàṣẹ fọlọ́pàá ṣẹ́gẹ̀tì ni ok mi ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ni kí ṣe lọ ọ̀gá tó pèsè fáwọn commissioner of police ní káwọn bá lọ síbẹ̀ rárá nítorí káwọn fèsì ni ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ṣáàt káwọn kọ́ sọ fún mi pé kò ń ṣe àdúrà ìyẹn nìkan lẹ́ṣẹ̀ pè mí wọ́n ní I left Abẹ́òkúta mo gbé ọmọ mi dání sọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó wà lọ́dọ̀dẹ́ she is meant to be enjoying himself mo láti stress ọmọ ẹ wá and then we got there ẹ wá ní ẹ̀fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn mọ́mì tó bá jẹ́ pé ń wá justice fún Mohbad ẹ fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín tí irú mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ anybody tọ́lọ́pàá ẹ wá débẹ̀ fẹ́ ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀kọ́ sọ fún yín pé fídíò yẹn àwọn rí nǹkan báyìí o ọmọ náà wò tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ rárá ọlọ́pàá ni o now tẹ́ bá jẹ́ yìí ni tẹ́ ń wá justice fún Mohbad tọ́lọ́pàá láwọn ò fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn èmi ò wà particular about ẹni tó kọ́ I'm particular about the content of the DM and the video èmi ò ní pẹ́ kọ́ monitor nípa ẹ kò sọ fún monitor yẹn ní iPhone ni mọ́mì ẹ bá jẹ́ àtọ̀ra wa whether old phone àdúrà ni o whether new one ó jẹ́ ìlú ló iCloud video tá a sọ yẹn kọ́ tó blue ẹ̀ ó ṣe blue ẹ̀ bàtú fẹ́ sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mi ni àti 3 seconds tó fi kíní bòdì ẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ rí.
àti tó ní jèrè ó jẹ́ kó
so
ọmọ àgbéwò
ẹ wá rí pé
ó fẹ́ kọ́ sọmọ iléeṣẹ́.
ẹ̀ẹ́dá tó bá jẹ́ pé dàbọ̀lá yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé dàbọ̀lá yẹn ló wá ṣiṣẹ́ burúkú yẹn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mi ẹ̀ẹ́dí wa máa ń blame mi torí ìgbà gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
àmà blame yìí ní wíṣọ ṣe é pé ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́
ẹgbẹ́ ò lè gba ọlọ́pàá yìí. dàbọ̀lá tẹ̀ sọ yẹn.
nígbà tí wọ́n bá ń sílò ń pa wọ́n ní àlejò wọn gbèjà.
dàbọ̀lá yẹn ti lọ sí not guilty. dàbọ̀lá yẹn ló wò jẹ́ pé ọlọ́pàá wọn ò ní kọ́. yes ẹ wà wíyà náà.
ṣé kí àpàyà lọ sí kóòtù. ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ náà tẹ̀lé ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́yìn kí ẹ ká fi parọ́ wọn ẹ máa gbọ́ o lọ́ọ̀yà gan máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún wípé lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún wípé tó ní pé kó má bàa ṣe ní ìbílẹ̀ yìí lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
the full video àdúrà ìtú bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí pé ó sọ pé guys ẹjọ́ mọ́mí ọmọ yìí ní pé fídíò yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ ó ní àbí full video ó wà lọ́wọ́ same phone yẹn so they will get it. I can say the full video. Let me see. You are here with me. What I would expect, if you should have been seen, what you would have done for me is, I know this is the full video. Oh shit, I will wear a full. Come on, me. I will change my word. You should do it. Thank you. Everybody, let's continue. Questions and answers you want.
Nígbà tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣàdúrà ẹ sọ sí ẹ
We have a program that we're following. Everybody will have a chance to ask questions. Okay. So please allow this. We are all civil. We are all decent human beings. Okay? Don't mess it up.
No one knows tomorrow.
Okay. The play you are not seeing. Okay, now let's go. Adura said the full video is in the other. Is there? They'll play the video again. It was covers. That's what they said. You understand? So the full video is what we ask the police to extract. Adura now confirmed that it's in the phone with the mother that is sold. But the fact remains that either phones, he owns the phone, or no phone there, phone to tap, or choose last man delete it because we really bad book here, according to what you said. That's fair. You don't trust you. So now video, but you don't want to video. And if kí ọlọ́pàá sọ pé àwọn ò lọ bẹ̀, ọlọ́pàá ló máa mú jáde, èmi ò lè mú jábọ̀ láti mú pápá. Òun náà ló dé kóòtù tó lóun ò jẹ̀bi pé ọlọ́pàá ọkọ̀ mọ̀ ọ́. Sọ́jí ẹ̀rí kan mọ̀ sọ, Dàmọ́lá yẹn ni ẹ̀fẹ́ wọ́n mi, Dàmọ́lá tó lọ sí kọ̀ọ̀tà tó lọ pẹ̀lú kóòtù tó sọ pé òótọ́ lòun ṣe tó dé kóòtù tó lóun ò jẹ̀bi pé ọlọ́pàá mọ̀ òun fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́. So that is the point, and that is his right. That is also right. Then we'll go. I'm going to be there on the 29th. The case has just begun.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ṣé irú nǹkan tí ìwà ti ṣe kó máa fi òtítọ́ àti òdodo ṣe? Ṣé o pẹ́ bímọ? Ẹjọ́ lè fẹ́ dábì.
Serve you some paper. I think you can go to some paper. Mr. Yomi, you are aware that the Commissioner of Police have charged them. That voice came out. He told them. See, from everything you phrased, okay, I'm pulling it to you that this is you.
You need to introduce yourself. Get the mic.
I'm not See, if there is anyone that is credible to talk about anything, Yomi is not credible enough.
Young man.
Now, from what you said,
what is your name and where are you?
My name is Jayola. Yomi literally said,
where are you?
From where? I am a relative to Adura.
From where? Who are you?
You don't need to know that. My name is Jayola. I'm the CEO for 60 Minutes TV. I'm the CEO for 60 Minutes TV. Now, if you're listening to Yomi very well, he said that kid came out and said he was the one that sent the video, etc., etc. Now, from what you said, you literally said you did accept all this thing is on you. That means the investigation and the confession of the kid doesn't suit your own narrative. Anything after that is your own narrative. But for a guy that literally asked people to give him 41,000 naira and being dragged for accountability of 900 and something thousand whatsoever, saying people were threatening him, he had to go to the UK and he came back to the same country that he's been threatened and staging all these things. Questions needs to be asked. Don't let me ask you a question. Is it possible for you to own an estate? No. How can you not be a resident of an estate? How can you not be a resident of an estate and they are giving you access to access a CCTV of a general estate? You kept saying there is a CCTV and we still couldn't see it. We can't even no. Don't look at the evidence to the police. Stop this extortion is to stop. Stop the extortion. Are you done? Extorting people. Okay, good. Stop. This is that is when Abi has confessed that is the one that is charging Mr. Yomi. The commissioner of police are charging this to court, but because they sent you to rubbish this guy integrity and the way this is how they kill the man and you will not allow that safety to happen to Adura. So this is the case. Who sent you? 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 To message you showed the very 3-second video. Can you see any meaningful in that video? No. Okay, see. That's you. That's you. I hear Abi that
December 2024 at about 16 hours at United Estate, Trøubl, Lagos, in the Lagos Magistrate District. Okay, you have the documents. Okay, you have the documents. You can go through the documents.
Police station.
If you want to say your part, you have a mic. Express yourself. Adura, you want to speak? I think Adura also only. Adura speak. Express yourself. Say whatever is in your mind. Whatever is feel free. I'm not after you. You have to respect his right. He needs to express himself. I don't want barbarians. This is a human rights organization. What's saying? Everybody must have their say, so we've allowed them. Oh yeah, Adura.
Firstly, I don't have much to say. So, for this thing is in court already. So, we're not allowed to say much. So, we're not going to buy them with people who are quiet like that. So, it's over surprise. So, Nipa video like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, because I shared my video, more Friday share video, so we found some stuff from down. So video and while we found them. So when share my chat, Mr. Yomi, they come on invite someone to support. Because you want me to put inviting you, what they can and don't chat for doing. Because she insists. Lórí TikTok live mentioning Adura. Yeah, I saw everything on TikTok.
Okay. Do you want me to respond to that?
Yeah, you can respond if you want to respond.
Because okay, go on. Go on.
So about the video, that's how it happened. I was not the one that did the video, so Mohbad himself. So Mohbad shared video ended to very funny for like more than 3 years ago. I told us see a children from Sapa. So video ended to over. So Gazi Muta from Damola, you got a job on phone. Like a week after, so we can progress. You message and started to around chats. So I was surprised that more chat blog chatting. So everything she shared in shall go. Mr. Yomi had to confirm then and all about it. Everything she loved, but she insists, so she shall to come John and he said, she. So everything got to share in the Mokoto pipe on the Kindia open or quiet. So, everything she shared in him because of the service,
Okay. Shema, sorry.
Ọmọ tí mo fi ara mi bí tí ẹ bá gbọ́ tó bá sọ pé 10 years àná sí ọmọ mi lóòótọ́ yìí pé tó máa fi 10 years ni kẹ máa fi bá mi jẹ wọ́n á mọ̀rọ̀ kúrò lórí fún promise bí mo ṣe fún promise lélẹ́yìn nígbà yẹn tí a ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ support ọmọ yẹn mi ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ gbèjà ọmọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ní tí mo dúró láti gbèjà ọmọ mi máa sọ pé kí n má dà sí i pé ṣé mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mí àbí kọ́ pa òun tó bá ti wá pa èmi gan kò bá bẹ́ sá ju òun tó ń pa lọ torí mo dàgbà jù lọ kò yẹ kí ọmọ kú mọ́ mi lójú gbogbo ya ti fa lọ yẹn ti wà court ó ti wà ní police station everything tọrọ promise ó ṣe kú wọ́n ṣe threat ọmọ mi èyí ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ rí ẹ wá bá àwọn family mi jà ẹ bá yẹn jà ẹ bá àbúrò jà ẹ rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ọmọ yẹn ti sọ sílẹ̀ tó lọ sí police station tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lọ report gbogbo ewu à ń ta gbogbo bó ṣe mú mọ́ mi bó ṣe gbólẹ̀ tó ṣe ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi fún ó wá ń ta ẹ ò gbèjà mi ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ náà gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe náà ẹ ṣàfẹ́ rí jọ́sí ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́rí lágbára. ẹni tó pa ọmọ mi ẹni tó pa á àtàwọn tó bulẹ̀ àtàwọn tó lù pa gbogbo wọn pátápátá ní agbára ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kárí. wàhálà yìí kò ní já sásán wàhálà ti tèmi náà kò ní já sásán ní agbára ọlọ́run òun náà kò ní sùn kò ní sin ọ̀sìn ibi tí promise wà lẹ́yìn promise ò ní sùn ò ní sin àfi tó bá ní justice lágbára ọlọ́run ìyẹn ló bá yẹn.
ẹ bá pa ẹjọ́ láàrin rí justice lọ́wọ́ mà ẹjọ́ láàrin rí justice.
ẹni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí kò bá ṣe bàbá ni kò bá ṣe ìyá ni kò bá ṣe àbúrò ni àtúrà ni kò bá ṣe mọ́wù mi ni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí nínú ẹbí ọlọ́pàá ní orúkọ ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ọdún máa gbógun sí i. ẹni pé tó bá sọ ibẹ̀ ẹ̀ ní rí justice ó máa fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lọ. ìyẹn wá lọ ó máa kọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe fún promise ẹ̀bà lè rí àdúrà wa ta fún ọ tó bá lówó lówó kò ní ta fún ọ torí nìkan ló ra fóònù fún mo fi wá bá àgbọn ṣé kó fẹ́ ta fóònù náà dàmọ́tà ló wá bá bóun fẹ́ ra fóònù ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ó jọ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ pé kàdúrà kúrò níbi tí wọ́n wà ní ìfẹ́ ní pọ́ọ̀tì torí pé ọmọ mi wà surprise fún mi ó jọ mí lójú gan mi ìrírí ẹ̀rí àfìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi wọ́n ta fóònù fún ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ra fóònù wọ́n á gbọ́nú pè mí kàn wá ní kò pè mí pé ṣé mi mọ ọkọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní TikTok torí mi kí wọ́n TikTok mọ́ torí àwọn èpè tí kò kì í ṣe tèmi tó máa ń ṣẹ́yìn kò ń ṣe ti tèmi ṣé máa mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ mi ìmọ̀ àwọn dúró báyìí ẹ̀rọ pé ọmọ mi ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ti mú mi lọ sí máa mọ ikú tó pa tí mi ò sá ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ ti mú mi lọ ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyàjọ ọmọ yẹn ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn ò ní ìsinmi ni ìmọ̀ àwọn ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn tí mo bí fara mi ìmọ̀ wá dúró ó yẹ kó lóye sí mú mi lọ sí bá mo kú tó pa tí mi ò sọ síta mi ò lè mọ kó tó pa ọmọ mi rẹ̀ lọ sí sílẹ̀ bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe wá ní ìdẹ̀lẹ̀ parọ́ torí gbogbo nǹkan tí mo bá ṣe àwọn ọmọ tí mo bá bí náà máa jẹ lọ promise mi kọ́kọ́ ni mo bí ṣe mo bí àdúrà wà lé ẹ̀gbọ́n wà lé kéde náà wà kú mi ò lè parọ́ nítorí pé promise wà kú kí wọ́n máa parọ́ nǹkan tí mo kí ibi tí mo ti ṣe gbogbo yìí torí pé mi fẹ́ pa mo ra dúró mo lè ti gbà ó lè kọ́ mi náà ká má parọ́ kí n parọ́ kò lè ń jà kò lè ń jà kò lè kí n bọ̀ kò lè sẹ́ni tó ṣe ó máa ń dárí jì ó máa fi sí nǹkan tí ìwà ṣe pọ̀ nìyẹn mo wọra gbọ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé mo gba ọlọ́run gbọ́ tí mi ò fẹ́ ṣe kàn wọ́n mi fi parọ́ bí mo lè tún fi yà jẹ́. mo wá ta fún àwọn wá ń lo fóònù láti bá wọn sọ ó ń ṣe àdúrà ló bá wọn sọ gbogbo wa láwọn fóònù wọn lọ sí police station wọn bá dámọ́lá kí ló ń bá mi ṣe fún wọn ó dọ̀bà ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló lóun ò gbogbo ṣe máa rí nìyẹn ìgbé kí ó jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo everything ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àdúrà tó fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ ipò òun fẹ́ gbé lọ sí kóòtù torí àdúrà kì í sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó mú tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ láti gbàgbọ́ sí kò kí ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ni mo máa bí léèrè pé kí ló fẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó kàn máa wò mí mo máa jábọ́ lójú ẹ̀ oníṣègùn ṣe bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òṣèkú yẹn ṣó dáa ṣé mo mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti jẹ́ láyé ṣé mo mọ bí tó yẹ káwọn àgbọn ti wà. ó ti jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé àdúrà kọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ mo kọ́kọ́ wò yìí nígbà tí ẹ jáde mo wò pé Asiri ẹni tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ fún justice tó fún mi bá ṣùgbọ́n lè tàwọn rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí náà ẹ fi pa ọmọ mi ní lójú bí. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ fẹ́ pa ni ìgbà tí èso ìpè òun ló bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn dé mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe òun ni wọ́n ní confidence ní ọmọ mi lórí ṣé bí bá image ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣé bí bá image ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni ẹ gbà mí náà ọmọ yìí sọ pé nǹkan lòun sọ gbogbo alámọ̀ tó bá mọ̀ pé òun ọ̀gá tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó ò sọ ìwọ náà máa tẹ̀lé
àmì ọkọ̀ jésù sọ
tó bá mọ̀ tí kò sọ tí mo bá mọ̀ ọkọ̀ tó pa ọmọ mi promise tí mo fi ọjọ́ mi bí tí mi sọ máa tẹ̀lé ṣùgbọ́n tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ tó bá kú máa jẹ́rìí wọn máa jẹ́ wọn ní wọ́n máa jẹ́ fún mi ò ní kó àjọ ẹnikẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pa ọmọ mi tó wá fìyà jẹ mí ṣé wọn mọ̀ pọ́ fìyà jẹ mí ni wọ́n fìyà jẹ mí ni làwọn kálukú ló bí ọmọ sí tiẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ máa ló fún ọmọ mi gba owó kiri tó bá ti fi gbowó tẹ wá justice náà mi nígbà yìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀wà kọ̀ọ̀kan mo ti ń wọ opportunity ìwé ilé àti ìjọjọ mi ò rí opportunity mo ti ń wọ opportunity mi ò rí bí wọ́n ṣe fún promise tó fi kú lélẹ̀ Ọlọ́run fẹ́ gbé lórí àdúrà mi ìdẹ́lẹ̀ gbà 10 years àná sí mo iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bí ọkọ̀ fi mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi rówó inú mi dẹ́ jù sí bó ṣe sọ torí tí o bá fi mi kọrin náà ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí yes tí o bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí mi ò ní pásítà o ibi tí mo bá wà ní ma wà ṣùgbọ́n torí pé o fi mi kọrin yẹn mo tún pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ó lè ṣe rí mi tí mo bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ mọ̀ kan tèmi náà pass through ẹ̀ mọ̀ kan tèmi náà face ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí ṣùgbọ́n mo tún pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo fi mi kọrin mo tẹ̀mú pé torí pé o fi mi kọrin fún 10 years ní agbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ikú tó pa ọmọ mi tó ṣọ́kùnkù fún wa a máa rí kedere nínú ọtí ẹnikẹ́ni tó pa gbogbo abiyamọ tó dúró ní òtítọ́ àti òdodo aṣọ ayé àjẹ ayé mèrè ayé babaláwo ayé máa gbèjà promise ìjà Ọlọ́run tó ṣẹ̀dá ọmọ yẹn torí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àti gbangba mi ó máa gbìjà ẹ̀já o ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti bẹ bàbá Yomi Fábíyì ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run àti ọmọ ẹni tí o kọ́ má jẹ́ pé kí n máa wò wọ́n gbé àwọn náà fẹ́ bá mi pa àdúrà wọ́n ṣe pa promise ẹ sọ pé family wa ìfẹ́ràn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ̀yin wọn ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ jókòó ẹ̀yin alábàáríkà ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀yin rí bí ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀yin fojú sunkún ọmọ ó sọ pé ìyá bàbá àwọn tó kí ní tí mo wà nílé ọkọ kọ́ ní wà justice fún mi kálukú wá scatter wọ́n wá fi opportunity pé kálukú scatter yìí wọ́n wá fi hẹ́ńkà wà kò sí nǹkan tó ń lọ tí àwọn àmì ń mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìdájọ́ náà ó ṣe sí gbogbo ènìyàn ìdájọ́ náà ẹni pé ìyá ṣe mistake ẹni tí ó ṣe mistake kí ló ń tẹ́ pé ya ẹ ti rí pé bàbá ṣe mistake tó tẹ́ pé ìwà scatter family mi ìwà scatter gbogbo ẹbí mi nítorí ọmọ yẹn kú ṣe owó tó wọ́n ní ìwé ìṣẹ́gun ṣé àdúrà lè ti promise fún mi kò ní tí ìyá mo lè ti promise fún mi kò sẹ́ tó lè ti fún mi tó bá ṣe pé ọmọ mi wà láyé máa wà má bí tí mo ti mọ ibi bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni máa wà yẹ gbàgbé ibi tí àdúrà ẹ̀kọ́ tó lè ṣe nǹkan kan ní má bàa kárí ọmọ ìjẹ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi ó fi gba kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà tó sọ pé ọmọ ọkọ tó ṣé o máa mọ ọkọ tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kò ní sọ. Please ọmọ interpreter fún yín gbogbo ẹni tí wọ́n bá ti sọ. Ẹ jọ sá ẹ má bínú bàbá scatter wọ́n tọ́ bàbá jẹ wọ́n tọ́ bàbá jẹ.
mọ́mí bàbá yìí.
sọ fún ọmọ ṣé Ọlọ́run wo gbogbo wa gbogbo wa la dì mọ́ ta ló fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ń sọnù ta ló fẹ́ rí ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ kò dá yóò tiẹ̀ lówó gan abájọ wà lálàáfíà ṣọ́kùn tí mo fẹ́ béèrè bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àtúrò ọmọ ẹni tí o gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tẹ̀ ti wà ní police station à ń lọ sí court gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọmọ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ó ti jẹ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò ní máa push ẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń lọ sí yìí èmi ò ní parọ́ máa lọ pé tíyẹ̀ ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè tíyẹ̀ náà ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè torí ẹnìbọ̀ tó bá kú sí ó kú ni ìgbà tí promise ti kú ẹnìbọ̀ ló lè kú tíyẹ̀ àti ẹ̀ náà bá fẹ́ gbèsè kó bọ́ síta bó ṣe jẹ́ kó sọ fún gbogbo rẹ̀.
Please. Hold on. Mommy, I want you to know one thing. There is no way I will wish Adura bad, bad. Never. Seriously me. They have rights to life. They have rights to hold on, man. Adura, can I ask you a question? Mommy, Adura, I'm going to get down. Tó bá jẹ́ kókó kì í ṣe àdúrà ló send message yìí tó ṣàlàyé lókù tó pa Mohbad fún mi tó bá jẹ́ Ṣùkúdì Dàmọ́lá abẹ́niwọ̀dì kí lẹ lókù kí n ṣe sí ṣé kí n dá ọ̀bọ ni àbí kí n sọ síta.
lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lè dá ọ̀bọ ẹni sí.
ok now
ẹ tó bá ṣẹ̀mọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni.
ok so tó bá yẹ pé bọ́ọ̀ message yẹn ṣe wá yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé andrew àdúrà ní ṣẹ́gbà.
mo gbà.
Now, so ẹ ká máa sọ kò ṣe Adura.
Ẹ ó
sọ máa ṣàlàyé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n mi yẹn fún ọba lẹ̀ ẹ yóò síbẹ̀ gbà fún ọba lẹ̀ kò síbẹ̀ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ rojọ́ yẹn ẹ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi ẹ wọn náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà see nothing will happen to your son. I understand your angle as a parent. Bí ilẹ̀ ní tọ́yìn pé kó bí àtọ́jú kò fi lójú yìí o. When a mother needs to be stand by, will stand by you. When your son needs protection, will get him protection. Ohun tí mi ń try láti ṣàlàyé fún yín ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká wò pé ok wò ṣe àdúrà àdúrà ẹ jẹ́ ká wò pé Mr. Barrister Adékúnlé ni kọ́ wá ṣàlàyé pé àwọn wà nílé yẹn o báyìí ló bá ṣe kú ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yìí náà ni mo máa gbé. Fẹ́ẹ̀ lè play mi ìbádẹ́ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dájúdájú tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ inú ilẹ̀ fi ń ṣe àdúrà tẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo àdúrà gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yẹn I have done the right thing.
Mo ti sọ pé ìgbésẹ̀ ìmọ̀ tẹ̀ ṣe.
Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Wọ́n ti bá orúkọ àdúrà yẹn.
Ẹni tí ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ti
ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Ẹni mélòó ló máa bí bàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ hold on. Nígbà tí mo wá sí command, were you there? So àlàyé tó ń ṣe é ṣe fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣo ṣe fún mi please ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní command ìgbà tó pè mí lọ sí command. Were you there? Ṣé àjọ wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Good. Now number one. So kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ pé kò lè wá mọ̀ ní ẹni kìí ṣe. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bẹ̀ mà. Ṣé gbọ́dọ̀ mi? Yeah. You know they have to understand me. And the most important thing is that when I saw the message, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I have no animosity against you, and I will never plan any way against you. I would think probably you want to help your brother. I am the victim here. I just say, if I get if you made a mistake and they use it to hurt me, come back to me and allow me, wouldn't you be concerned? I'm going to be coming for you. However, fídíò yẹn àwọn rí nǹkan báyìí ni ọmọ náà wò tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ rárá ọlọ́pàá ni o now tẹ́ bá jẹ́ yìí ni tẹ́ ń wá justice fún Mohbad tọ́lọ́pàá láwọn ò fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn èmi ò wà particular about ẹni tó kọ́ I'm particular about the content of the DM and the video èmi ò ní pẹ́ kọ́ monitor nípa ẹ kò sọ fún monitor yẹn nínú iPhone ni mọ́mì ẹ bá jẹ́ àtọ̀ra wa o whether old phone àdúrà ni o whether new one ó jẹ́ ìlú ló iCloud video náà sọ yẹn kọ́ tó blow ẹ̀ ó ṣe blow ẹ̀ bàtú fẹ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ sí ni àti 3 seconds tó fi kíní bò díẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ rí àti fún so
ọmọ àgbẹ̀ òun
ẹ wá rí pé
ó fẹ́ kọ́ ṣọmọ ilé ṣe.
ẹni dáná tó bá jẹ́ pé dàmọ́lá yẹn ló wá ṣiṣẹ́ burúkú yẹn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mi ni wọ́n máa blame ni torí ẹ̀ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
a máa blame yín ní bí sì ṣe ń gbé ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀sẹ̀ tó ọlọ́pàá sọ fún mi àwọn.
pẹ̀lú ò lè gba ọlọ́pàá yẹn dàmọ́lá tẹ̀ sọ ẹ̀.
nígbà tí ọmọ pọ́ọ̀tù sí náà parí ààrẹ ti kọ́kọ́ gbé jẹ́.
ṣé ọ̀gbìn dàmọ́lá yẹn ti lọ plead not guilty ṣé ọ̀gbìn dàmọ́lá yẹn lè wò jẹ́ pípẹ́ ọlọ́pàá wọn ò ní kọ́. yes ẹ wà wíyà náà.
ṣé bí àpàyà lọ sí court. ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀sọ́ kí ló bá fi parọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ o lọ́ọ̀yà gan máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́ọ̀yà sọ wípé lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún wípé torí pé kó má bàa ṣe bí ìgbìyànjú síbẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
the full video àdúrà nítorí ẹgbẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́yẹ̀ ní pé ó sọ pé hold on guys ẹjọ́ mọ́mí ọmọ yìí ní pé video yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ ó ní àbí full video ó wà lórí cell phone yẹn so they will get it. I just say the full video. You are here with me. What I would expect, if you people should be seen, what you would have done for me is, I know this is a full video. I will wear a full. Come on, me. I will change my word. You should do now it's Let's continue. Questions and answers should more. We have a program that we're following. Everybody will have a chance to ask questions. So please allow this. We are all civil. We are all decent human beings. Okay? Don't mess it up.
No one knows tomorrow.
Okay. The play you were not seeing. Okay, now let's go. Before one is Adura said the full video is there. The play when is video again? It was covered. That's what they said to me. You understand? So the full video is what we asked the police to extract. Adura now confirmed that he's on the phone with Damola that is sold. But the fact remains that either phones, his fingerprint is on it, he owns the phone, choose let's not delete it because we really can't book here according to what you said. That's fair. You don't trust you. Of course. But no, and then keep ọlọ́pàá sọ pé àwọn ò lọ bẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá ló máa mú jáde èmi ò lè mú dàbọ̀ láti mú pápá òun náà ló dé kóòtù tó lóun ò jẹ̀bi pé ọlọ́pàá wà fún òun ṣọ́ọ́ṣì ẹ̀rí kan kò sọ Dàmọ́lá yẹn ni ẹgbẹ́ mọ́mì Dàmọ́lá tó lọ sí kóòtù láti máa gbé lọ kóòtù tó sọ pé òótọ́ lòun ṣe tó dé kóòtù tó lóun ò jẹ̀bi pé ọlọ́pàá mọ́ òun fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́. So that is the point and that is his right. That is also right. Then we'll go. I'm going to be there on the 29th. The case has just begun.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ṣé ní nǹkan tí ọba ti ṣe kó máa fi òtítọ́ àti òdodo ṣe? Ṣé o pẹ́ bímọ? Ẹni náà dẹ̀ fi dáná. Èmi náà dẹ̀ bímọ. Àdúrà náà dẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Ṣé o pẹ́ gbọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ ló kú? O ṣe ọmọ títí wọn ló kú. Ọmọ títí èmi ló kú. Ṣùgbọ́n kó tẹ́ bá ti ṣe láyé ẹ máa fi ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ṣe o. Sórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀dá nìyẹn. Tí o bá fi òtítọ́ Ọlọ́run ṣe.
You're very correct. I'm not worried about it.
Tó bá ṣe pé mi náà wá
See,
parọ́.
Ọlọ́run ló máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ṣé máa parọ́?
Mọ́mì.
Tí máa mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mọ́mì, èmi ò rí ẹ rí.
Ṣé àdúrà rẹ̀? Wà á bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè gẹ́ẹ̀tì
No, I've been to the police. I've been to the police about this.
Lórí ọmọ yìí tẹ̀lé.
Tí mo ṣe press conference yẹn.
Lórí ọmọ yìí.
later.
Kí sọmọ mi
What's the
bàbá
next
gbé
one?
ṣẹgbọ́n kí sọmọ mi bàbá gbé ni o iṣẹ́ torí ọmọ ọmọ tèmi kó bàbá gbé ni o. Ẹ bá ti pé nọ́ọ̀sì náà nọ́ọ̀sì náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ pé gbogbo wọn.
All right. Hold on, hold on. Now, can we proceed, please? Can we proceed?
Ẹ pè ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan, ẹ pè ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ mú gbogbo wa, ẹ kó gbogbo wa, ẹ bọ́ gbogbo wa.
Hey, can somebody, everybody,
Ẹ pè everybody wa, everybody wa ẹ pè.
Oh yeah, let's go to the next one. Silence, hey! Silence, please. Hey, yes, all of us. Arifa, please. Silence, hey! Oh yeah, let's go.
Wọ́n máa pè ní pé wọ́n lù ú bàbá ẹ̀ ló máa pè ní ìgbẹ́ ní ẹ̀rọ àlùmọ́ wọ́n máa yàgbẹ́ sára ṣé o kọ́ sí wọn lọ́wọ́ náírà tí wọ́n sì ti bá.
Ẹ jókòó ma. Hold on, ẹ má wọlé ẹ fẹ́ lè sọ yẹn o, it could be anything. It could be anything. There was evidence of bullying. There is evidence of bullying. Mọ́mí.
Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe mi ò blame anybody o.
Ó yé wa ma.
Àtẹ̀tọ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú
mi. Mọ́mí kò sẹ́ni tí kò sí ọ̀dọ́ máa ṣe àdúrà. Ṣé ìwọ́rọ̀ mi?
Ẹ lọ mọ́mí. Àlẹ́ ní fẹ́ jù ní lọ.
Mọ́mí.
Àlẹ́ ní fẹ́ jù ní tó fẹ́ ṣe
èmi ti sọ yẹn dáadáa.
ṣé lóore tó ṣe fún yẹn tó ṣe lóore. Èmi ni mo bí tó ṣe lóore. Èmi ló máa tọ́jú kì í ṣe èmi ló tọ́jú. Èmi ló ṣe lóore. Èmi ló ṣe lóore. Èmi ni yá. Ẹ wà ní ṣílẹ̀ fẹ́ ti fẹ́ jù ní. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ̀ wọn. Mo ti sọ fún ọ̀tá mi. Tó fi ń ṣe yẹ. Wọ́n máa nílò ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ òṣèré.
All right, can we just go to question and answer? Let's please. We want to appeal for decorum. Choose your words carefully. Kò sẹ́ni tó ní monopoly of violence. Please choose your words carefully. I'm going to say that for the uptenth time. Choose your words carefully and put yourself under serious control. Kò sẹ́ni tó kọjá àbáwí o. And I'm going to appeal reasonably. Now, listen. Let's go for question and answer. Mommy. Okay, BBC, please come. Let's go for question and answer. AIT, where are you? The nation, the media people, please come forward so that. Okay. Do you have a list of the media present?
I don't have a list of media.
Can we have the papers? Okay, raise up your hand and then we'll start. No, media first.
Media. If you have a question, please raise up your hand.
Okay. Mommy, I need to roll. I understand. The media, please.
When you want to ask a question, please let's know the media represent and your name.
Your name and everything.
So please, who has the question? Alright, please introduce.
Sure. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's actually unfortunate that this session will not allow me. So I want to ask. Last week we learned that private autopsy report was out. I don't know if you are aware and what is actually the stage. What is the current
Ó ń ṣàwà àwọn tẹ́gbẹ̀ wà ń lé ẹ̀yin jẹjẹ́ bí ẹ̀yin fámìlì ẹ̀lẹ́mà ẹ̀ bù. Bàbá wo ni the law will have to take.
Bàbá ṣe wà ní ṣùgbọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀
ẹni mi jà tó bá fẹ́.
ṣé bí bàbá bàbá ṣé bàbá mi ò lè tọ́ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tọ́jú pé yóò fẹ́ kó pàbọ̀ ẹ̀ nítorí òun. Practice náà ṣiṣẹ́ owó ìyàwó àwọn ìgbà ẹ̀ pàbò bá tọ́ sí pàdó.
Ẹni tí ẹ̀rọ náà béèrè àbí. It's not going to make any sense to pay ransom to get that kind of information. Though information can be very costly, and not even from somebody like the younger brother. So I was going to lure him until I see something vital that would help the police in the investigation, because there is no statute of limitation when it comes to homicide. And as we speak, over 1 year and a half, the cause of death, where Mohbad died, how he died, who took his life, is yet to be ascertained. And the young guy is still in the mortuary, not buried over a year. The 26-year-old, now 28 years. So basically, I couldn't pay because I was trying to lure and get the full video. But of course, he confirmed to me that the video existed, and you heard from him now. He said the video is in the other phone, the full video. So it is the work of the police to extract it and check the veracity of that video and see if it's going to be useful for possible prosecution into what killed Mohbad. So that's what I can say.
So what would be the reason the police?
Good afternoon. I'm Arifa. With that, sir,
God has his name on his body. I've asked.
why we carry so that's my own question. So we need to investigate that too. Thank you.
Okay, that's not a question. It's asking that the police.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There's a question.
Yes, a question.
Please go ahead.
So, my name is Tosin from the Vibes Media, and my question goes to Mr. Remy. In the 30-second video you showed to us earlier, it was covered, and you said you were invited by the police for the impersonation leading to the video that was sent to you. Were you allowed to see the video or shown the 30-second video without it being covered? And can you identify that it was from the incident that claims Mohbad's life?
Thank you so much for that question. That was what I was expecting when they invited me to the Commissioner of Police.
Okay.
But when I got there, the OC, that was what is in my statement. The officer in charge said he has not seen the video and he's not going to be seeing the video or asking for it to be extracted. That the only area of concern is just the impersonation done by Dawola. But I said to him, I said, sir, when you look at the importance of the content of this message and the video in question, it is about an ongoing homicide that this state command is investigating, particularly the state CID, which is the same police command. That, I don't know, are you going to be harmonizing it? He said, sir, we're not dealing with that now. That is not what the compo asks us to do. The mandate is impersonation. I said, when you are investigating and it traverses somewhere, as police officers, you might not extract and give it to the people investigating Mohbad's case. But of course, I have to respect police officers. He has probably a time frame to report back on the impersonation issue. So they said they only want to prove to me that it was not Adura. And I said, well, Adura is not here, but can I speak with the impersonator, the alleged impersonator? And when they brought Damola out, and I asked him, I said, number one, that video in question, where did it emanate from? Is it from Gaza? He said yes. I said, but it's not, it's Wunmi that is fighting there, but he's fighting with another member of Mohbad's crew, not Mohbad. I said, well, where is the full video? And then, of course, I'm in the police station. They didn't allow me to see the full video. Even the 3 seconds video that they didn't show me. So I was expecting now that since my own area of concern is the confession and the video, and I've written to Banti, the state CID, which is headed by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, maybe any moment from now, they will be able to act upon it, because since over 3 weeks, nothing has been done on it, and it was only after Adura's concern of impersonation was acted by the Commissioner of Police, which is a step superior on the overall head of the State Police Command. So I look at it and say, am I really going to see this video? Are they going to really investigate it with the way things are now? Because and I expect that, that I don't know what is going on. So I said, okay, if this is what is going to be happening, maybe the Inspector General of Police will have to step in, retrieve the case file fully, hand it over to a different command or sector of police officers, so that they can bring the truth out for everybody, including his concern and my own concern. Because I was expecting that let's assume it was Damola, Adura should be concerned about what he wrote. I was waiting for an opportunity to ask him, if you say you are not the one and it was Damola, that incident that he wrote, that Cynthia fought Mohbad, he pushed him and he broke his leg, is it a statement of truth or not? And the full video, do you have it? I expect that if he wants to convince me, he should be able to show me the full video. That was not a fight. Look at, I have a full video. It was on my phone. But he has not done any of that yet. And maybe we will seize the opportunity of this moment to show all of us, including you, the full video, so that I will know it was not even a fight between, because he knows that the video existed. He confirmed it to you guys. So that is my own answer to your question.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Arifan Adura Mohbad. My question is, so far, Mr. Yemi, on the issue of the 3 seconds video and the position of Nigerian police, Lagos State Department, concerning the video and the content of the message, is there any further action you are planning to take, since you are saying that the situation is taking another turn? They told you they are not prepared to work on the 3 seconds video. Who? The police, according to your speech.
The CP Special Squad said that, not me. So a section of the police said that. I've just informed you that the police.
My name is Dr. Esochi. As regards your question, the position taken by you is mere presumption. If you sell a car and you didn't remove the plate number and there was a crime committed with that vehicle, the presumption will be that it is you, but it is a rebuttable presumption. Where further evidence comes around, then it will change. make tilt the position.
Further evidence. Yes.
Before you proceed, I have something to add. You see, in this case, my name is Barrister Adefule Salami. In this present world, we all know how iPhones are being operated.
Yes.
If I'm selling this phone to you, if I refuse to delete my iCloud, if I'm signing on another iPhone, this will tell you that this iCloud is on say 44. Are you getting me? This is not possible for Adura and Damola using the same Android at the same time.
Yes.
My name is
Let us know who you are directing the question to.
Yeah, my name is Femi from NAS, National Strong Nigerian Student. As a media head of all students in Nigeria and outside the country. Yeah, concerning this Mohbad death, I would say that many, like when I actually posted this press conference status, a lot of students wrote on my brother telling me that it is still available.
You are from the Nigerian National Nigerian student.
Yes. Oh, welcome. So most students are telling that is this the case? They are much available. Like she Nigeria government want to pardon. But no, me see, I told them that it's debate. Tàbá sọ pé ààrẹ kó wà tó jáde tán, sàbí mostly want to deal with the government. Not deal with the government. I remember when we first shut down the airport here, down because of the Asiri strike. I was part of it and they destroyed it there. We shut it down totally. Even we saw a lot of people going, traveling out, and when a child is sick, now we just speak. And immediately in public power, not in less than 48 hours, Asiri strike ended. So I think if you keep saying that, okay, let's keep talking, or the guy will not be long, time will be cool. I think it's right.
My name is Mohbad Iya on TikTok on confrontations platform. My own question I want to ask on you, let me just raise it this way. Sir, you need to do something about this thing of white. King White. The guy is causing a lot of distractions.
Where?
Everywhere. So something needs to
be done. He has right to cause distraction. When you overstep his right.
Even right, yes, sir.
No, this is a public hearing. Right? He has not engaged in violence, and I've cautioned him. And when I've cautioned him, he has right to express himself. What we will not do is to gag anybody from his freedom of expression. He must express himself. But freedom of expression does not mean freedom from prosecution. If he expresses himself in a way to cause damage, we'll meet in court. But of course, with what he has just done, he's trying to express himself. Whether I like it or I don't like it, it's not stopping us. We are continuing. So we live in a society. When the guy led the way out, I think I've answered you. Please be with people with mutual respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. But the moment it gets to a stage, you say, you know what, I've had enough, and then you just walk away or ask them to leave.
The second question is, at this junction, what's the relationship between you and the wife of the deceased?
Okay. The relationship is mutual. I am a justice fighter. I'm looking for justice for an individual. I don't need to meet parents of anybody before I stand by them. I've been traveling outside Nigeria. I've been to Canada, America, UK, South Africa. Things have happened to me that my families are not there. As a matter of fact, I've not even traveled with my family before. I've fallen sick. I've been harassed. Things I've done. But innocent people, they didn't engage in apathy. They showed concern. They stood by me, and I'm alive here and I'm doing well. So why would I look when another young person, a colleague in the entertainment industry, is going to be suffering the same thing? We have to stand up and do what is right. So if the father appreciates what I'm doing, which I want to believe he does, even the people that came here, they know. If you see their body language, they acknowledge the fact that I'm fighting for their son. Probably they just felt like, you know, this route, go by, you know, but whatever it is, if you call him a manufacturer, Adura, if you call him sign out to TikTok, if you want Damalari, and I told the mother, it is your son that, your two sons, make friends with Damala, deal with him. He's not saying he's no longer guilty. How does that connect with me? I got an information from the son's Andrew. Whoever had access to it, deal with the person. Your son has not seen enough things to believe he's not the one. And even whatever the case may be, whether it's Damola, whether it's Adura, the two of them were there when Mohbad died. And the accounts they gave, they have other means to say. He could have said, I have a video of when the nurse injected Mohbad. He didn't choose that. This Damola they are shifting the whole stuff to is a close ally of Wunmi. He fights everybody on behalf of the same Wunmi. So if the same Damola really wants to now enter my DM and bring and say, okay, it is Wunmi that did this, and for crying out loud, all of them knew what happened. They all accused that somebody by Mohbad, but none of them told the police until it was about to be buried, as in it was buried. So that means they are not willing to talk. So if one of them is not talking, whatever means to back route to back can be more important. Only when anybody saw, show it so. Share video to say, so why would society keep silent and say, oh, there is no remaining video, when we all know in our conscience there is other video to a clear, to a vivid explanation of what happened in that 30 seconds. Oh wow! So why would anybody say I should keep quiet and take Adura? If you want me to take Adura out, I should hold Damola. How would I hold Damola? If I hold Damola, Damola will say she over in Is it my handle? So why are you coming to you are asking police, did I talk to you? Show me where I talked to you. He said, but they told you police station. Which police station? The fact that police say something does not mean it is affirmative. No police have got the right to sentence anybody. They don't even have the right to judge anybody to say whether you are guilty or not. They are meant to prosecute, put their evidence together, and prosecute you. So when they prosecute, the judge will determine who is guilty or not. And as a human rights activist, as a sane citizen, I have to hold the presumption of innocence according to the law. Am I not correct? So I'm sorry that I'm quoting your last word. So allow me to follow me. This is a PhD holder in law. He's a doctor of law. So please give me a round of applause, please. This is another legal luminary. So they know the law back and forth. Because you know it will come down or WhatsApp. So thank you for borrowing your language. And that's another legal luminary guru. I like that one, but don't have to kill one to the law. So that's just it. I hope I believe I have answered your question.
My name is. Please, I have a question.
She's the one to shoot.
Right, someone has to share the question. I saw hands first.
Okay.
Thank you. My name is Mama T. That's my TikTok handle from official Lori Ebi and Abiano on TikTok. My question goes to the Nigerian police, please. Why we are here is what killed Mohbad. And what killed Mohbad, Mama said they are beating Mohbad. When? Was it the day Mohbad died that they beat Mohbad? No. We are not here to answer that. Police are ready. They are the ones to please answer us. Now, Mohbad said, ṣé tí n bá kú tán, ṣé àwọn fídíò tó fẹ́ gbé jáde nìyẹn. Now, what we are here for today is 3-minute video. Same video. Adura said, I have the video that has been 3 years. The beating was not that same day. The video was not that same day. But bring out the video. Let the Nigerian police please help us to attend to this. Because there are money that they said the attack and do all this was not that day that Mohbad died. Was not a day before that Mohbad died. Mohbad died in the house. Please, we are begging. Our Biamo and begging. Come out and tell us. Help us to do the investigation based on this 3-minute video and these messages. 3 seconds video and these messages. That please, what can
we thank Almighty Allah for what we have done so far today. I have strong belief in you all. you have actually demonstrated your sincere intention to ensure that there is justice for all and sundry. Our country is a peculiar one. Our constitution guarantees about 12 fundamental rights for you. The leading one is right to life. And in fact, all other 11 rights dies with you. The only one that survives you is your right to life. Because when you die, and you die in such a circumstance similar to what happened to our brother here, people will investigate, people will ask questions, people want to know why he died, and that is exactly what you have demonstrated today. The whole world is seeing what you are doing today. This is a struggle to ensure there is justice for Mohbad. It is not justice for Mohbad alone, it is justice for all of us. What happens to Mohbad, if it is swept under the carpet, can happen to any one of us. We are a potential victim of this kind of situation. God forbid it. We have done our best. Let's continue to hammer for it. Just to challenge this up. I thank you.
I want to say thank you to all the media houses present here. Without going into details, we say thank you all. Anybody to have any the press they like, they like content. So I won't tell the president to capture content. But please do not engage in apathy. Like I said, violence is not the worst thing. Apathy is the worst thing. When you look, when somebody is being abused, somebody is being messed up, persecuted, and you do nothing. Please raise yourself and raise children the right way. Justice for Mohbad or nothing. And trust me, we'll get it. Thank you all, and God bless you. Volunteers of Break the Silence Foundation, Nigerian Bar Association, lawyers present in the building, freedom fighters, justice crusaders, Nigerians home and abroad, viewers online. Welcome to this all-important press conference. The tragic death of the Nigerian artist, Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Promise Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, announced on the 12th of September 2023, continues to linger in our memories. No doubt his death sparked outrage and raised significant concerns about the safety and well-being of artists within Nigeria entertainment industry. His unresolved death has left fans, family, and entertainment industry colleagues devastated, leading to a nationwide demand for justice. And since 2023, Mohbad has not been committed to the Mother Earth for want of conclusion of investigation in order to unravel the circumstance of his death. Mohbad's death has brought to the forefront the alarming questions about possible foul play, including accusation and counter-accusations. The snail's pace of investigation and corruption beclouding the investigation process is worrisome. The public outcry for justice has resonated deeply, calling for a more honest investigation into the circumstances surrounding his passing. The Justice for Mohbad movement has gained tremendous momentum as fans, celebrities, and activists unite to seek transparent, honest, and fair legal process. Mohbad's death cannot be washed to slip into the archive of unresolved deaths in Nigeria. The public cannot stand by while the loved ones and artists are subjected to abuse, injustice, and neglect. Mohbad's death cannot be in vain. Right from 13th September 2023, our foundation, headed by my humble self, joined every other Nigerians to demand justice for Mohbad. We must thank the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Ministry of Justice, and the Nigerian Police, first, for listening to the voice of the public that period. Also for the resolve that Mohbad must get justice. Quite frankly, in cases like this,
Violence is not the worst thing. The worst thing is apathy. We as people and society should understand that it is none of my business. Does not apply with another person when another person is hurt, is being persecuted or abused. It is your business. Mohbad's case is the business of any person with upright background and love for humanity and country. There is court of justice, note it. But there is court of conscience and there is court of Almighty God. Fast forward to the incident that led to today's gathering. On 11th of December 2024 at about 4 p.m., I was on my TikTok live conversing on the efficacy of video evidence and credible witness accounts in order to get undiluted justice for Mohbad, and how I will always hold my end of the bargain with any of the neighbors or persons who offer to help with the CCTV in both Mohbad's house and his estate. I emphasized on the importance of these two if Mohbad will get justice and will get it the right way, even though the coroner inquest, which is ongoing, will be an additional use and a vital instrument. I reminded my viewers of my previous fact-finding mission when I went to Royal Pine Estate, Mohbad's estate. On my fact-finding, I went to Kuramed Hospital, I visited the pharmacy and several other places. At about 4:23 p.m., Adura Jewo, Mohbad's younger brother, had sent me a DM after listening to me for a while and reacting in the comment section. When he realized I may not see.
It's not Adura Jewo.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay.
Please.
Don't worry. Let me finish my speech. Let me finish my speech. I have to continue my speech. Madam. Mọ́mí Àdúrà, ẹ wo bí kò sí ohun tó máa ṣe ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Mọ́mí, ẹ fi ọkàn yín balẹ̀. If we can love his brother, we have to love him. Kò sí ohun tó máa ṣe ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Èmi kọ́ ni mo ní handle yẹn. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? So ẹ má worry, ẹ fọkàn yín balẹ̀. We are together. Nothing will happen to him. Trust me. I will always hold my end of him. Okay, at about 4:23 p.m., I have to take you guys back so that you can be up to speed. Adura Mohbad's younger brother has sent me a DM after listening to me for a while and reacting in the comment section. When he realized I may not see the DM on time, he wrote to the comment section asking that I check my DM. And lo and behold, he offered to give me a video recording of a fight that ensued between the late singer Mohbad and his wife Cynthia. He demanded for 3 million naira. He went further to convince me by narrating how the violence between his brother and his wife resulted in Mohbad falling off the stairs and hitting his head to the floor. Something that can equally be linked to the bent neck in the casket, so much blood some few people found in the house after the singer had passed. The conversation went on for a while, with me playing along. I demanded to see at least the proof of the video existed, and he requested for my email and shared a 3-second partly censored image to me. When I downloaded, I previewed, and there was a violent argument in the video in the background. I probed further for longer and uncensored images, and the negotiation got stuck at that point. The following morning, I immediately informed the Deputy Commissioner of Police heading the State Criminal Investigating Department, that is DCP Lati. That is the main segment of the Lagos State Police Command, saddled with the ongoing homicide investigation. And I also reached out to the PRO of the Lagos State Police Command, Mr. Benjamin Hundeyin, and I sent the images to both of them. And in the course of our interfacing, the DCP acknowledged and then obliged me to come in with a petition to that effect, and which I sent in and he acknowledged. While I was expecting positive feedback on the news, on the new lead from Banti, the next phone call invitation I received was from a police officer with the name Shedrack Enabo. He introduced himself as the investigating officer, that is the IPO, CP Special Squad, that is Commissioner of Police Special Squad 1. He reliably informed me on a case of impersonation brought to the attention of the Commissioner of Police by Adura Jewo, and that I should come so that he can intimate me of their findings and progress. I quickly reminded him of my earlier petition on the same matter to the state CID of the State Command. Of course, as a gallant of justice fighter, I had the appointment and I went straight to the CP's Special Squad 1. I attended the Special Squad 1. I met with the deceased father, Mr. Joseph Aloba, his lawyer, and one Mr. Iya Mohbad. They were waiting there to also to see what was going on. The officer in charge briefed me and shared some detailed efforts. I commended them for the proactive approach and prompt public service delivery. I only noticed from his response and remarks that the case was not harmonized, because it's the same state police command and it is the same command that is dealing with Mohbad's case. So I was expecting that the case would have been harmonized. And when I didn't see that, I said, okay, fine, no problem. I only noticed from his response and remarks that the case was not harmonized, and there is no interest by this team to investigate the confession or extract from the 30 seconds video. At that point, they made me understand that the investigation detected it was not Adura Jewo that was chatting with me and made just confession, but one Habib Damola Ainde, another close associate of the late Mohbad, who was equally present in the house when Mohbad died, and he even joined them in taking Mohbad to the hospital, that is Kuramed Hospital and Perez. Okay, I said, okay, that's fine, that's the new angle. I requested to see the alleged impersonator Ainde for clarity, and he was brought out from his cell. I asked him if he was the one shutting me up, and he answered yes. I asked him of the video, if the video was from the fight in Mohbad's house. He said yes, that it was a fight between Wunmi and another member of Mohbad's crew. I said, really? And then I probed him further on how he had access to Adura's phone, and particularly his TikTok account. And at this point, the police interjected. They spoke for the Damola, and then the police answered for him. They said Adura sold his iPhone to the Damola in November, but Adura forgot to log out of his TikTok account, and that was how Damola had the opportunity to access his TikTok and shut me up. I said, oh, beautiful. And I told Damola to his face, that, you know what, young man, I do not believe you. I said it to him in front of the police, and in front of Damola I said, I do not believe your story, and I will never believe it. It's not correlated. And I said to him immediately, I said, okay, I asked the officer in charge, this Damola Inde, does he have access to a lawyer? And he replied, no, but that they have given him a form to fill so that he can have access to Office of a Public Defender. As you are all aware, Lagos State government will always give you opportunity. If you don't have money, they look at your income. If it is not reasonable, if it's not up to par, they can't charge you to court without a lawyer. It's your right. You must stand firm and say, you know what, I need a lawyer. So if you don't have one, if you don't have money, Office of a Public Defender, they are there to help you. So you do that. So, and I asked Damola to contact me through his family if he needs the help of a lawyer, that my foundation, my Human Rights Foundation, Break the Silence Foundation, we will be able to assist him with a lawyer. That everybody deserves to be heard, everybody deserves fair and right to solicitor. So now let me take you guys to back to memory lane. If we go by the accounts of the police on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house all those present in the house, they all knew. If you all could go back to memory lane, they said a nurse came in because he had an injury to his hand. Probably he was bleeding, had pain, and I'm like, I don't know how it's still going to be possible for somebody to bleed from on the 10th of September till the 12th. And then they said a nurse who was outside Nigeria came in, despite the fact that there is a hospital 4 minutes very close to his house. There is a pharmacy like 40 seconds to his house. I said, okay, when you look at all that, with the whole story that they said, that the nurse came in, injected him, and then he went into an anaphylactic reaction, and then something happened, then they rushed him to the hospital, he passed, he was brought in dead. Certainly, that is not a natural death. For that reason, it is expected that all those, that is right, at the end of the day, if we go by the police account on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house present knew it was not a natural death, but refused to report to the police. It is a law. Any death must be reported to the police. Nobody can just die in the house and then you take the person for burial. The police, they've got rights to know and ascertain, okay, it's a natural death or natural one. If they had reported to the police and give the same account, the police would of course want to investigate. But of course, all the people in the house, they refuse to tell the police, and that is a cause for concern. And then it was when the public noticed Mohbad's bent neck, it was at the point of interment, that was when the public demanded discreet investigation, as we all suspected foul play. At the end of the day, it is pointing to a murder that occurred within these 16 people or thereabouts, and it was a joint decision to cover it up and sweep it under the carpet by members of the family and a few police officers. Some persons have been bragging online since that nothing can be done, and we of course we are seeing traces that nothing can be done. So the question is this: is there truly some powerful people bigger than the constitution of the land that want to coerce the Nigerian police to sweep such a blatant and heinous crime as murder under the carpet, despite the series of overwhelming evidence available? Something is fishy. And then some of this evidence came to light naturally, like the message I received, like the short video. I don't know Mohbad's house, I've not been to his house, I don't control Adura's handle, so whoever controlled it, it's a natural occurrence, and that is where the police will have to understand that this is the path that they must follow. And then when you look at all this evidence that came to light, you know, but now we're looking like they are deliberately trying to ignore, you know, this issue and this particular lead, and that is why they want to probably give the killer of Mohbad the leeway to walk free. And we as a society, we're not going to be accepting that. It's our duty, it's our civic social responsibility to stand firm and care for the next person. It's our duty. So the question is, will injustice continue to have a price in Nigeria? The question is, again, is why do you give birth to children when you know what you are going through now? The burden of injustice, burden of corruption, you know, children unsafe. You are not doing anything to make it better, to alleviate it, and you're giving birth to children. You're going to be lifting the same thing to your children after you're gone. And that is why you ask yourself, who is trying to perpetually soil the integrity of the Nigerian police in dirty mud? Whose conscience has been bought? These are priceless questions. And of course, to what benefit will covering such a high-profile murder case have on the country? The safety of lives and justice system. What will Nigeria suffer? What will happen to Nigeria if they try to say, okay, you know, it's quite appalling. And quite sadly, that the following key persons, Cynthia Aloba, Damola Inde Abi, Adura Aloba, Darosha, that is Mohbad's uncle, who by law and standard policing should be key suspects in this homicide case, were never treated as one. Police officers confirmed to me that they were not treated as suspects. As a matter of fact, they were treated as victims, and they were just coming to write, this is what happened, this is what happened. No, that's not the law. If I was there when my son died, I am under the law, I am a suspect. Especially when there are serious circumstances that is making it like something has happened. My child has got right to life. So if it's my wife, if it's the mother of a child, it is a law. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we don't know why that is. No pre-arrest, they were shielded by God knows who. But as God would have it, the voluntary confessional statement via TikTok came from the same camp. There is definitely the hand of God and the grace in Mohbad's case. And these signs are there. We cannot assume a 26 years old, a young boy, we cannot assume him when he is meant to be having eternal rest for want of trying to bring light to what took his life. The millions of Nigerians cannot be so wrong to know that something is fishy. We all know something happened to him before he died. And if we as a society assume such a person, how can we as a society, out of sheer hypocrisy, fear, then want to return it back to the same Mother Earth? We cannot return him back to that same soil with darkness and lies. Our children will pay. Those are the reasons why you see some terrible sicknesses that we cannot explain. And that is why we that are alive, we need to play a part. We need to stand up and stand up for what is right. And then, after showing you all the series of evidence, at least that can help narrow down the cause of death, likely murderers and accomplice, which I'm not sure are available or passed to the police or deliberately ignored up until now, we want to humbly request as follows: that the Nigerian police, as a matter of urgency, invite Adura Aloba and Cynthia Wunmi Aloba, Mohbad's wife, for thorough investigation. And of course, they should be arrested and placed as suspects in the ongoing homicide case and any other that surfaces or traverses through their investigation. That Mrs. Folashade, Mohbad's auntie, that is a younger sister, should be invited to corroborate a statement of seeing a blanket soaked with blood when she accompanied her sister into Mohbad's house. There is no way Mohbad will bleed. He can't bleed from 10th to 12th. And that's caught. It's unacceptable. If we accept this, you are practically saying if the same thing should happen to you, to your son, to your daughter, that is the way Nigerian society should treat them. We have to stand up. It's our business. It's your duty to stand up and stand firmly so that we can all change the narratives and make this country better. If we do nothing, the country cannot improve. And then number 3, I'm going to be calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiri Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's a father. I've been to him severally. One-on-one, he has been of help. I know he's a proper Democrat. I'm calling on the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I voted for him first and second time. And that means I want his government to do well. And that means if I see something wrong, I also have a right to express myself. And I'm going to be calling on the Inspector General of Police. I want to believe he's going to be a parent now and not a police officer, and do the due diligence and restore trust and the integrity of the Nigerian police. If we fix Nigerian police first, if we can fix it, trust me, this country will get better. Nigerian police connects to all the facets of human life, whether you are a pagan, you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a visitor, you're a resident, you're an indigent, you're a trader. You need the Nigerian police. And we all must understand that it is our property. We cannot allow criminal elements to mess up with the integrity of the Nigerian police. It is your duty to do something to make sure it is restored. And there are so brilliant, honest, forthright Nigerian police officers who respect the uniform and the flag. This flag means a whole lot to them. And that is why you and I need to stand up, support those kind of police officers, and ensure that we bring to closure this Mohbad's case. And of course, we're going to be asking that if the Lagos State Police Command in 7 days refuse to do the needful on the 3 seconds video and confession sent to me, of course, and then try to retrieve the source of that video, because as we speak, the police, they've not actually recovered the video. We don't know where it is, and I'm not going to be engaging in jungle justice or putting laws into my hands to extract the video. It is the police that would have to do it. And they should find the source of the 30-second video and explain to us in honesty the full details of the video, maybe, which is looking likely that that is where the truth and justice for Mohbad lies. And everybody that needs to be protected, if Adura Jewo needs to be protected, I am calling on the police to give him proper protection. If anything happens to him, we'll know who we're going to take. And of course, that the new main suspect to be charged to court at worst before the end of the first quarter. We want a fair trial, and this case must not be swept under the carpet. We as a human rights organization, I don't love to protest. Though part of our training and understanding is that protest is the language of the oppressed. And of course, when we have the wrong people in government, they will wait until the people protest before they respond. But I want to believe this is a very sane and democratic government. The leader of this country, I've been following him since 1999, when I was PA to Honorable Mohbad Iya at the Lagos State House of Assembly, and he's been a very fantastic supporter to the Nigerian movie industry. I know how much he loved Baba Suwe, who was my boss of blessed memory. So Asiri Ahmed Tinubu is a genuine leader and a parent. He cares so much, and he cannot look at us and continue to see us every day. TikTokers, people see it every day, buy data because they want closure. Because the picture of how Mohbad died and how he was buried does not represent you and I. I don't know which criminal that represents. I don't know who is heartless. That kind of burial. Every human being deserves dignity, and that is the beauty of democracy. It preserves human dignity. If anybody's going to be buried, and it's going to be buried that way, maybe because the neck is no longer functioning from that fall. And that is why I'm appealing to the president, to the governor of Lagos State, and to the Inspector General of Police to look into the activities of the Lagos State Police Command. There are so many foul play. I will continue to support, to promote, to stand by the police. As a matter of fact, people think, oh, maybe the police are always bribing me, or I am playing anki-panki by always supporting police, but they don't know. I am raised properly, and I know the efficacy of the Nigerian police. I know that every child needs to be able to trust it, to raise the next generation such that even the children of police officers can trust police officers. What we have now is nothing to write about. The children of police officers cannot even trust neutral police officers, and that is a serious cause for concern. And if we all can invest in the Nigerian police, we should ask that the Nigerian police should be well funded. As we speak now, the Nigerian police is terribly underfunded, and I will still continue to demand, or to join the voices to demand, to ask for state police. We need it, and we need it well. And then don't forget that the fastest but the sluggish athletes is the truth. And in the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr. of blessed memory, he said, and I quote, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it's bending towards justice. It is justice for Mohbad or nothing. A luta continua. Victory Asada." Thank you, and God bless you. I invite to Alaba families.
And they came to the president and Alaba family.
Anything after this, shake
that shit is what we are doing.
Only to one. Oh, rock you one.
Tell about one tí ó bá do I shall be here go.
Man, you. Why for this?
Oh, yeah, now.
Let's go wrong.
English.
Please, your question.
Your question again, please.
So, part of the way to get justice for Mohbad is also the autopsy report. So, we learned last week that the new autopsy report will be out this week. We have any information?
First and foremost, I would just have to say that I think if the autopsy result is going to be out, it's going to be with the family, because it's a private request to go and do the autopsy. And if anybody's going to comment on that, it should be the family to
comment on that. So I don't have access to that information. And I think the corona inquest is still on recess. So maybe we have to wait. If the family wants to say what is in the autopsy by themselves, they will, but I don't have full information on that.
Okay, I was trying to follow up with that 3 million naira that was demanded by, I don't know, whoever. So, did you pay any money? Did you mention if any money was paid?
No, I was unable to pay because I know certainly that it's not going to make any sense to pay ransom to get that kind of information. Though information can be very costly, and not even from some. And do the right thing by investigating discreetly and, bring closure to this case and the truth out.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, another question. No question? Alright, then move to the next item on the agenda. Vacancy summary.
No, we're going to be taking more questions. Any other question from the public? Any question from the public? Do we have any? Please go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm Adura Jewo. My question is, so far, Mr. Yobi, on the issue of the 3 seconds video and the position of Nigerian police, Lagos State Department, concerning the video and the content of the message, is there any further action you are planning to take since you are saying that the situation is taking another turn? They told you they are not prepared to work on the 3 seconds video.
Who?
The police, according to your speech.
The CP Special Squad said that, not me. So a section of the police said that. I've just informed you that the police in Panti, they said they're going to be working on it. But be that as it may, we believe that the best way in this kind of situation, since a part of the police command is looking into impersonation. They don't want to look from a commissioner of police for that matter, who has our own complaint on the video. They're not going to be looking into it. I think the right thing to do now is, that is the essence of this press conference, that the Inspector General of Police should look into this case and say, you know what, since the same command are not willing to harmonize the two cases, it is okay now that the Inspector General of Police, the President and the Governor should say, you know, take the case away and let the IG transfer it to a different section of the Nigerian Police so that they can do justice to all the matter, because it connects. And that way, everybody will know that there is fair trial and fair balance and fair prosecution. So the next action is, that is essence of this press conference, that the Inspector General of Police, they can see now, this is not making sense for the Nigerian police. It's not making sense for the Nigerian image. At the end of the day, he's acting like a victim. I was the one that was to be swindled. They wanted to take my 3 million. I am fighting, I'm looking for justice. He is meant to be telling Ebo, I am not the one that wanted to swindle you. And I said, you need to prove it to me. Because attempted fraud and fraud is almost the same thing. Am I not correct in the law? So, in this case, unfortunately, we live in a country whereby when the justice system and the law enforcement are not working straight, they will give some leeway to certain people and it will look like it's the right thing. But that is why we are calling on the Inspector General of Police, the Governor of Lagos State, and the President and the father of the country to look into this whole stuff. It's not making sense. It's directing the country. They should look for a different police team, a tactical team that will crack the whole matter, including the impersonation story and everything. That is what we are demanding for. Without that, it is going to be very difficult to trust the Lagos State Police Command in Mohbad's case.
All right. With that, sir, confronting Adura today for the first time, I think, what is your take concerning the 3 seconds video? Are you now convinced that Adura is not actually the one chatting with you, or you still have the same belief that Adura is the one chatting with you and somebody wants to take the fault?
I want to believe you were here when I was delivering my speech. What did you make out of it? Do I look convinced?
When you're giving your speech, you don't look convinced.
Okay.
But I'm talking
about your question.
I'm talking about the argument. I'm talking about the argument. I am not you. I am Adura and Asiri.
Hold on. They put up a drama. I'm an actor. I want you to listen carefully. A mini actor. I've been acting over 20 years. Gogo, you don't shake dress rehearsal. And let me tell you one thing. Tell me about acting for 1 minute. On the bro. But Coco Benimipe, does it even make sense to you asking the question? Their brother's picture is here. They share the same blood. The mother shared the same biblical cord. This younger brother, he housed him. Mohbad has his name on his body. I've asked them the same question. You're asking me a funny question. I said, if another person sent the similar message to me, will they want me to go after the person or not? Should I cover it? He said, no, I should go after. So what makes him different? Was he not there when Mohbad died? So the account he is given, did I make it up? So why do you want me to sit beside him and be... I'm doing a press conference on his behalf, and you're saying, do I believe him when he done this? And he don't walk, don't want Trøubl. Don't give me that nonsense. Nothing will happen to Adura, but the police and the law enforcement need to have him to their custody and do their job. He said the video is with somebody. Let them see the full video. That is when I will be convinced. Why would I make decision when I have not seen the full video? He will send this in the 3 seconds. And they carry you go. To get 10 minutes, I don't want to see there. The amount of people we know one video for Jack. When you can look at the only conscious mobile video, but okay, I get carry. Only they caught you. Oh, I never. And you expect me to believe. I'm only doing the right thing under the law. And it's the right thing. Let them investigate and let them bring the truth out. Then we'll get closure. I need to face this head on. I'm not going to be falling for emotional blackmail. I am a fighter of truth and justice, and things like this is our forte. We are used to them. Next question, please. Amen.
My name is Oibaki Samson Olarwaju from Artificial Oloriebi. In Nigeria, if you have to sell your vehicle, you remove the plate numbers. Exactly. Peradventure, you fail to remove the plate number. any offence or criminal offence that is attached to that vehicle is attached to you.
The lawyer are here to respond.
So, no, I want to get it clear now that in as much that Adura has failed to delete or failed in deleting all the relevancies in the phone, so automatically anything that is attached to that crime is attached to Adura. From my view now, what is going to be our next action?
My name is Dr. Esoji. As regards your question, the position taken by you is mere presumption. If you sell a car and you didn't remove the plate number and there was a crime committed with that vehicle, the presumption will be that it is you, but it is a rebuttable presumption. Where further evidence comes around, then it will change, it may tilt the position.
Further evidence, yes.
Before you proceed, I have something to add. You see, in this case, my name is Barrister Police at the Police Academy. In this present world, we all know how iPhone have been operated. If I'm selling this phone to you, if I refuse to delete my iCloud, if I'm signing on another iPhone, it will tell you that this iCloud is on a phone before. Are you getting me? It is not possible for Adura and Damola using the same handle at the same time.
Yes. Never.
It's not possible.
Yes,
on an iPhone, it's not possible. It will tell you that this iCloud is being used on another phone. In fact, it will tell you the spec of the phone. If it's 12 Pro Max, it will tell you. So Adura is starting in. Damola is also starting at the same time with the same handle. It's not possible. It's not possible. That's it.
The second question. Mrs. Aloba, Abosede Aloba, if I may be right, I mean, said anybody that is found guilty or no, that the culprit has attested in respect of that video. So automatically she has attested that that thing exists. That's why I asked that question, that what is going to be our next line of action?
All right, thank you so much. I didn't catch your name fully again, sir. Your full name, sir.
I am Oyebagi Samson Olariwaju from an official Olori platform.
Mr. Oyebagi Samson, thank you for that wonderful question. At this point, it's safe to keep the next step discreet. We just have to keep it to our chest. But of course, as you can see, as a body, as a non-governmental organization, we are ready and we're willing to see this to the logical end. And that is why we are appealing to the police, to every person, stakeholders in this country. We have appealed to them that they should not allow this death to go in vain. You understand? And just keep close tabs. We are going to be going forward, but we will not be disclosing until it matures. Okay? So thank you so much. Any questions? Oh yeah.
My name is Komikeni.
Let us know who you are directing the question to.
Yeah, my name is Komikeni from NAS, National Shop Lecturer Student. As a media head all students in Nigeria and outside the country. Yeah, concerning this Mohbad thing, I would say that when I actually posted this press conference status, a lot of students wrote on my brother to know that this is still having.
You are from the Nigerian National Assembly student.
Yes.
Oh, welcome.
So most students are telling that this case still are much available. Like Nigerian government want to father. But missing, I told them that it's depend. Kama sọ pé ààrẹ tó wà tó jáde tán, tàbí mostly we want to deal with the government. Not deal with the government. I remember when we first shut down the airport here, down because of the strike. I was part of doing that. I need to struggle there. We shut it down totally. Even we saw a lot of for people go travel out. I bet a child is say, now we dey speak. And immediately for
great power.
Only less than 48 hours after strike ended. So I think if we keep saying that, okay, let's keep talking, or the job will be time will go. I think it's now high time for us to call the commissioner of police. Where the commissioner of police
on TikTok, on God's Protections platform. My own question that I want to ask on you, let me just raise it this way. Sir, you need to do something about this King White. Who? King White. The guy is causing a lot of distractions.
Where?
Everywhere. So something needs to
be
done.
Property. He has the right to cause distraction. When he oversteps his rights.
Even rights, yes, sir.
No, this is a public hearing. Right? He has not engaged in violence, and I've cautioned him. When I've cautioned him, he has the right to express himself. What we will not do is to gag anybody from his freedom of expression. He must express himself. But freedom of expression does not mean freedom from prosecution. If he expresses himself in a way to cause damage, we'll meet in court. But of course, with what he has just done, he's trying to express himself. Whether I like it or I don't like it, it's not stopping us. We are continuing. So we live in a society. A mad person will walk. With the guy, so we don't want to. I think I've answered you. Please deal with people with mutual respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. But the moment it gets to a stage, you say, you know what, I've had enough. And then you just walk away or ask them to leave.
The second question is, at this juncture, what's the relationship between you and the wife of the deceased?
Okay. The relationship is mutual. I am a justice fighter. I'm looking for justice for an individual. I don't need to know his parents of anybody before I stand by them. I've been traveling outside Nigeria. I've been to Canada, America, UK, South Africa. Things have happened to me that my families are not there. As a matter of fact, I've not really traveled with my family before. I've fallen sick. I've been harassed. Things I've done. But innocent people, they didn't engage in apathy. They showed concern. They stood by me, and I'm alive here and I'm doing well. So why would I look when another young person, a colleague in the entertainment industry, is going to be suffering the same pain? We have to stand up and do what is right. So if the father appreciates what I'm doing, good, which I want to believe he does. Even the people that came here, they know. If you see their body language, they acknowledge the fact that I'm fighting for their son. Probably they just felt like, this route, don't buy it. But whatever it is, if you call him a manufacturer, Adura Jewo, if you call me, sign out to TikTok, if you want Damolari. And I told the mother, it is your son your two sons, make friends with Damola, deal with him. He's not saying he's no longer guilty. How does that connect with me? I got an information from the son's handle. Whoever had access to it, deal with the person. Your son, I've not seen enough things to believe he's not the one. And even whatever the case may be, whether it's Damola, whether it's Adura, the two of them were there when Mohbad died. And the accounts they gave, they have other means to say. He could have said, I have a video of when the nurse injected Mohbad. He didn't choose that. This Damola they are shifting the whole stuff to is a close ally of Wunmi. He fights everybody on behalf of the same Wunmi. So if the same Damola will be the one to now enter my DM and bring and say, okay, it is Wunmi that did this. And for crying out loud, all of them knew what happened. They all accused that somebody died Mohbad. But none of them told the police until it was about to be buried. As in, it was buried. So that means they are not willing to talk. So if one of them is not talking, whatever means, route to back, how important. Only when anybody saw, show Tolo shame video so why would the society keep silent and say, oh, there is no remaining video, when we all know in our conscience there is other video to clear, to vivid explanation of what happened in that 30 seconds. Oh wow. So why would anybody say I should keep quiet and take Adura? If you want me to take Adura out, I should hold Damola. How will I hold Damola? If I hold Damola, Damola will say, Shemoba ain't shouting. Is it my handle?
So why are you coming to the, you are asking police, did I talk to you? Show me where I talk to you. He said, but they told you in police station. Which police station? The fact that police say something does not mean it is affirmative. No police have got the right to sentence anybody. They don't even have the right to judge anybody to say whether you are guilty or not. They are meant to prosecute, put their evidence together, and prosecute you. So when they prosecute, the judge will determine who is guilty or not. And as a human rights activist, as a sane citizen, I have to hold the presumption of innocence according to the law. Am I not correct? My so I'm sorry that I'm quoting your law stuff. So allow me, follow me. This is a PhD holder in law. He's a doctor of law. So please give me a round of applause, please. This is another legal luminary. So they know the law back and forth. Because you know it, so thank you for borrowing your language. And that's another legal luminary guru. I like that you want to kill one law. So that's just it. I believe I've answered your question.
My name is. Please, I have a question.
She's not to shoot.
Right, so now to share the question, I saw her answer first.
Okay.
Thank you. My name is Mama T. That's my TikTok handle. From official Lori Ebi and Abiyamo on TikTok. My question goes to the Nigerian police, please. Why we are here is what killed Mohbad. And what killed Mohbad, Mama said they are beating Mohbad. When? Was it the day Mohbad died that they beat Mohbad? No. We are not here to answer that. Police are ready. They are the ones to please answer us. Now, Mohbad said, ṣé tí n bá kú tán, ṣé àwọn fídíò tó fẹ́ gbé jáde nìyẹn. Now, what we are here for today is 3-minute video. Same video. Adura said, I have the video that it has been 3 years. The beating was not that same day. The video was not that same day. But bring out the video. Let the Nigerian police please help us to attend to this. Because the Ramali that they said they attack and do all this was not that day that Mohbad died. Was not a day before that Mohbad died. Mohbad died in the house. Please, we are begging our Abiyamo to the investigation based on this 3-minute video and these messages. 3 seconds video and these messages. That please, what can they do about it to help us to know what really kind Mohbad? We don't need to start fighting ourselves or dragging ourselves. All we need to know is that what's buying Mohbad, and not we say what's buying Mohbad, because Mohbad buying in the house, and in the house that are buying, there are people there. So these people are to be questioned. Either Adura, either Damola, either CY, either anybody. Everybody in that house that minute should be questioned. That is what we are asking for. Please, we are begging. I know this will go viral and it will go to you. Anybody that needs to attend to this, what's buying Mohbad is what we are looking for.
All right, thank you. Any question again?
Yes, sir, yes.
Wait.
Please, there's a question I want to ask you.
No, give her the mic, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Molami. You go on TikTok. Well, what I want to ask is about the nurse. It's like she's left out of this case. I've not been hearing anything about her. Nobody saying anything about her. And she was the one that came home. So she should be the one to tell us what happened as well. If others in the house cannot say anything, the nurse should be in the best position to give details of what happened to Mohbad. Then DJ Bami. They said DJ Bami is a photographer or whatever. When they claim that Mohbad fought with Prime Boy, what was he doing? Where was he then? Because there was no photograph to show any sign of a fight or whatever that happened between them. We need to know what really happened to Mohbad. That's my question.
Thank you very much. Do you still have a question?
I don't know if that is a question.
Yes, I have one.
But I want to believe that the police, they will look into that. According to what we had, the nurse was arrested. They read her statements. Nobody has heard from the nurse directly. No media have spoken to her. And the most important thing is that when we want this case to be properly investigated, and that is why we are calling on the government, the our leaders in the state and in the country to look into this matter, because the public are not going to allow this to slide. Wants closure. Everybody wants to know what took Mohbad's life, how he died, and who is responsible. So they will look into that, and I will make sure that that is also properly investigated. So that's all I can say on that.
Thank you. The next person.
Next question, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Adura Jewo. So I'm on TikTok and all platforms that are looking for justice. You see Adura Jewo. I want to ask a question. When Adura was talking, he said that video was made by Mohbad 3 years ago. And the day that Wunmi's sister Karimo wanted to reveal this video and the shots, she said Mr. Yomi sent the video to her to confirm if that house is Mohbad's house. Was Karimo, and Karimo said, she said yes, that is Mohbad's house, that she knows that particular place in Mohbad's house. And this same Karimo came to Nigeria last year, immediately Mohbad died. And I don't think she has been to, she was in Mohbad's house before Mohbad died. So if that video was made 3 years ago, then why will Karimo know the exact location of the video? Because she came 2 years ago, immediately Mohbad died. So that's my whole question. So we need to investigate that. Thank you.
Okay, that's not a question. It's asking that the police should.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There's a question.
He has a question.
Please go ahead.
So, my name is Tosin from the Vice Media, and my question goes to Mr. Remy. In the 3-second video you showed to us earlier, it was covered, and you said you were invited by the police for the impersonation leading to the video that was sent to you. Were you allowed to see the video or shown the 3-second video without it being covered? And can you identify that it was from the incident that came to Mohbad's life?
Thank you so much for that question. That was what I was expecting when they invited me to the Commissioner of Police. Okay. But when I got there, the OC, that was what is in my statement, the officer in charge said he has not seen the video and he's not going to be seeing the video or asking for it to be extracted. That the only area of concern is just the impersonation done by Damola. But I now said to him, I said, sir, when you look at the importance of the content of this message and the video in question, it is about an ongoing homicide that this state command is investigating, particularly the state CID, which is the same police command. That, I don't know, are you going to be harmonizing it? He said, sir, we're not dealing with that now. That is not what the COMPO asks us to do. The mandate is impersonation. I said, when you are investigating and it traverses somewhere, as police officers, you might not extract and give it to the people investigating Mohbad's case. But of course, I have to respect police officers. He has probably a time frame to report back on the impersonation issue. So they said they only want to prove to me that it was not Adura. And I said, well, Adura is not here. But can I speak with the impersonator, the alleged impersonator? And when they brought Damola out, and I asked him, I said, number one, that video in question, where did it emanate from? Is it from Gaza? He said, yes. I said, but it's not, it's Wunmi that is fighting there, but he is fighting with another member of Mohbad's crew, not Mohbad. I said, well, when is the full video? And then, of course, I'm in the police station. They didn't allow me to see the full video. Even the 3 seconds video that was up, they didn't show me. So I was expecting now that since my own area of concern is the confession and the video, and I've written to Bansi, the state CID, which is headed by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, maybe any moment from now, they will be able to act upon it, because since over 3 weeks, nothing has been done on it, and it was only after Adura's, concern of impersonation was acted by the Commissioner of Police, which is a step superior or the overall head of the University Police Command. So I look at it and say, am I really going to get to see this video? Are they going to really investigate it with the way things are now? Because and I expect that, that I don't know what is going on. So I said, okay, if this is what is going to be happening, maybe the Inspector General of Police will have to step in, retrieve the case file fully, hand it over to a different command or sector of police officers so that they can bring the truth out for everybody, including his concern and my own concern. Because I was expecting that let's assume it was Damola, Adura should be concerned about what he wrote. I was waiting for an opportunity to ask him, if you say you are not the one, and it was Damola, that incident that he wrote, that Cynthia fought Mohbad, he pushed him and he broke his neck, is it a statement of truth or not? And the full video, do you have it? I expect that if he wants to convince me, he should be able to show me the full video that I got. That was not if I look at, I have a full video. It was on my phone. But he has not done any of that yet. And maybe we will seize the opportunity of this moment to show all of us, including you, the full video so that I will know it was not even a fight between, because he knows that the video existed. He confirmed it to you guys. So that is my own answer to your question.
All right, thank you very much. All right, the next person. I don't think she had a question for now. Next person.
I don't think I have a question.
Yeah.
Somebody who is want to ask a question? Oh yeah, ask.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Adura Jewo. I'm making also inspired on TikTok. I want to ask Adura some question. I don't know. I don't fluent in English.
Yeah, so go to
Adura, that 3 minutes video.
3 seconds.
3 seconds, sorry. I heard some voices there. If you can play it for me, I don't know who can play it for me.
Go with your question.
Okay. In that 3 seconds video, there is one voice that said, oh
yeah, ask your question.
Okay, only another voice underground. Mohbad, with pity voice. Mohbad. And the voice that said, who was that voice? Sorry. Wait, I'm coming up.
Sorry. Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
How will you have it?
I want to know the
See what I mean?
Okay,
He's a young chap.
Sorry, is there a longer video?
That's what he's saying.
No, because in what she was saying.
Listen to Adura. He said, LV, treat him with respect. And this only video you slow. Only CY, that is Cynthia Abi. Only one video here at Mohbad. At Italy. Okay, so the police will have to help us to, as we can all hear now, maybe a full video. We don't know what said, but we don't know what Damola. What do you know? Sorry, don't want bed. What I need, Wunmi, so, I can say it is important for the police.
In the video, what is it bring out?
What is the same video that was played? Is it the same video?
What do you mean we want there?
Around Damola Sope, right?
No, that's right.
Nobody goes up with Damola Sope. I mean, you understand?
Don't worry, my sister. Don't overburden him. He said he doesn't have a video, but the person in the video is Wunmi, Mohbad at your Kotamo. He doesn't even.
But the first thing, all the Sope, get to
I understand your passion. This is why we have this public hearing. We want the police. It's not making.
We'll get to know it very soon. And whatever it is in that video, I am of the 100% belief that it will lead us to somewhere straight and germane. If the police do the needful and not play any foul play, and I'm going to be believing that the Nigerian police will not connive to sweep this under the carpet or make a mess, because he himself wants to know. All of us wants to know. So my brother, whatever the case may be, I'm not charging you to court for taking 3 million from me. So it's so as it costs. The only thing I want is that video, and the only way they can get the video is through you and whoever to back their phone. So you're going to lead them to them. So if anybody is telling you what I am doing is to hurt you or to know, if I want to charge you to court for trying to swindle me, I'll be in a court against you in a civil suit for trying with my emotion and trying to take money. I'm not doing that. What I want is what killed your brother according to that test. So if it is not you or anybody, let the police handle it and let's get to court. You understand? The other one with Amola, he said he's not guilty, and that means he should not be believed. So we are still at the beginning, as far as status quo. So my brother, nothing will happen to you. Justice will be served, and nothing, trust me, nothing will happen to you, and the public, the world will stand by you. You will live to fulfill your dreams, because I know certainly justice will be served. So next question, please.
Yes, sir. The last question, yes, sir. My last question.
You want to ask questions?
Yeah, what you just said.
What have you said?
Yeah, you made it.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Petro from Banda.
Okay.
Because of you trying to address something, you said that you are not going to blame me for charging you 3 million. Is it that you have concluded that it's going to attend?
Of course, there is no other person I can mention. Do you have any other person I can mention?
I'm asking you because you are.
He's here now. It's his handle. He didn't say it's not his handle. It's his phone. He said, the point is this. The TikTok account belongs to him. Unfortunately, again, the phone that was used was also his phone at the point. I don't have evidence of when it changed hand. Do you have evidence?
Excuse me, Mr. Yomi. Sorry. He's next.
Okay. Who? Okay. Right.
My name is Oro Samson. Monkus on TikTok. I just have one question to ask. I have one question to ask Nigeria youth. All the iPhone users. Please, can two phones share one iCloud? Is that not possible? The lawyer answered. To share one someone's iCloud.
Someone's iCloud. Can it be on two different phones?
Yes.
iCloud.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, wait. If you buy a new phone and you want to log in on iPhone with iCloud, when you log in with one iCloud, how will you log in the second one?
How will someone that wants to log into your iCloud, how will you know such person is logging in?
You will receive a message and you will do that. You will not understand, right? A phone will be sent. A phone will be sent to where? Other phone. You will send. So the other phone is with Adura. God bless you. So the question is, you should prove to the police when the code was sent to him. What we are trying to say is that there must be consent of the owner of the iPhone. That's what we're saying.
Number 4. The past 3.
You see the Abi? But you give consent for them to be there. So that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Consent is what we are saying. Simple. Can the person who did not give you this? Can the person who did not give your passcode? Can they use it? And you are saying that. So whatever it is, the police should not make us go through this route. They should investigate this properly. So that is what we have to do. Let's round it up. Thank you all for your time.
Sir, let me ask this question, please, sir.
Thank you all, members of the press. Closing prayer.
We thank Almighty Allah for what we have done so far today. I have strong belief in you all. You have actually demonstrated your sincere intention to ensure that there is justice for all and sundry. Our country is a peculiar one. Our constitution guarantees about 12 fundamental rights for you. The leading one is right to life. And in fact, all other 11 rights dies with you. The only one that survives you is your right to life. Because when you die, and you die in such a circumstance similar to what happened to our brother here, people will investigate. People will ask questions. People want to know why he died. And that is exactly what you have demonstrated today. The whole world is seeing what you are doing today. This is a struggle to ensure there is justice for Mohbad. It is not justice for Mohbad alone. It is justice for all of us. What happens to Mohbad, if it is swept under the carpet, can happen to any one of us. We are a potential victim of this kind of situation. God forbid it. We have done our best. Let's continue to hammer for it. Just who challenge we serve. I thank you.
Round of applause. Okay. All right. To this end, we draw the curtain on this press conference. I want to say thank you to all the media houses present here. Without going into details, say thank you all. Anybody to ẹ má dúró báyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má dúró and the press they like content, so I won't tell the press not to come. But please do not engage in apathy. Like I said, violence is not the worst thing. Apathy is the worst thing. When you look when somebody is being abused, somebody is being messed up, persecuted, and you do nothing, please raise yourself and raise children the right way. Justice for Mohbad or nothing. And trust me, we'll get it. Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you all. Thank you all to all us.
Araba TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.